and Dopey.
Two guys that hate each other.
Just shut your mouth.
I hate them.
Shut up.
Don't be unkind.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, very nice.
Shut the fuck up.
You're a fine bunch of bullies, aren't you?
I'm Opie. I could give a fuck. I'm Jim Norton, and I'm on the radio. Shut up.
The Opie and Anthony Show. It's all about fun, fun, fun.
I'd love to spit in your face.
I will fucking kill you.
Shut up, stupid.
I'm just a zilch, and I know it.
Who cares? We're trying to do a fucking radio.
I know what we're trying to do. I'm sitting here across from you. I understand that.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Despicable asshat.
And these dummies that work for us, you guys stink.
Ben looks like a tall baby.
Always laughing in the wrong places. Ben, where's the coffee?
He rocked.
Hopefully he's going through a car wash with his mouth open.
And there's Steve.
Steve is a piece of garbage.
And you stink.
You are cordially invited to a robbery rape.
This is family entertainment.
This show is a disaster.
Opie and Anthony Show.
If you have any poo, bring it now.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Holy shit. Are you kidding me?
Water will seek its own level.
Hey, good morning. It's the Opie and Anthony program on XM Satellite Radio. Want to get right into it because
we're all watching the coverage.
Yeah, we're watching the coverage of Hurricane Katrina and
the aftermath, Opie. Now it's all about the aftermath. Wow.
I went home yesterday after the show. I've been watching the coverage probably for the last 16 to 18 hours.
Can't get enough.
16 to 18 straight hours.
Whatever they do that we goof on all the time, it works. Because I just tune in. I can't get enough. I'm watching the helicopter rescues, and I need to know where the levee's broken. What are they doing about it? What's destroyed?
Yeah, they don't have to throw the fear factor in. It's already there. It's well established, you know?
Now they pretty much have a catastrophe that they can just report.
Yeah, now they just go with the flow. They don't have to do the scare tactics.
Make stuff up.
Or, throw the fear in there. It's just a disaster. It's a mess. Personally, I don't think New Orleans ever recovers.
Ever?
I don't know, man. What business is going to want to rebuild there knowing that this could happen maybe a year from now, maybe 5, maybe 10? You know, in this case, they went 30-some-odd years between these devastating hurricanes, but
there's nothing they can do about it, really.
It's amazing. The one thing I want to say right off the bat, CNN, Fox News Channel, MSNBC, the local news, they got to calm down with the graphics, saying they're the one for the coverage.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, your Hurricane Center, I think is what CNN's calling themselves. Hurricane Center. What the hell does that even mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, they want to make it sound like they're the ones. Truth of the matter is, when one goes to commercials, boom, I'm off to another.
See ya.
When one gets in other news today, boom, I'm gone.
Exactly.
When someone gets some talking head up there that's babbling about something I don't want to hear, boom, I'm off to the next one. That's how it works.
Good to see that President Bush cut his vacation short 2 days. Thank you, sir. You're a true leader.
I hear there was trouble.
You're a true leader of this fine country.
I hear they got a little rain down there. Gonna go check it out.
Yeah, and
I was telling Anthony, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, whatever, I just hate this fucking guy. I can't stand him as a leader.
I think anyone who's listened to this program for any length of time pretty much knows where each of us as individuals stands on political things, and I lean a little right.
I'm a moderate.
But I gotta tell you, this guy is just a horse's ass.
He has nothing to say. This is like...
He's got nothing, period.
This is rivaling 9/11. You understand that? That'll be decided down the road if this is as big, whatever. But it's up there as a major, major thing happening. And as a leader of the country, he has nothing to say. Back in the day, Reagan would look you in the eye and show a little tear and a little human emotion, where you felt like someone was in charge.
We'll stand together as a country, and we'll help them. Nancy, I forgot my dites. Could you?
Oh, poor dead guy. Can't even do the Reagan anymore. Feel bad that he's dead.
Why? Go ahead, bully. Keep picking
I know. Pick on the dead guy. And, he's done nothing. Last night, I'm kind
Can we get some Bush audio?
Speech.
If we can find Bush audio, please get it.
I'm listening to his speech, and I'm going, you know something? And I really start thinking about what he's done in office since he's been there. what he has actually done as president. And all I could come up with is the war. That's pretty much it. That war is such a focal point to him that nothing else really matters. I don't know if it's calculated or he just doesn't know how to do anything else. Because it's just that, everything else. Talk to your buddies in Saudi Arabia, in OPEC, and have them increase oil production. Pressure the motherfuckers to do that. Send Condoleezza Rice over there. Have her chat with these people. Increase oil production so the price goes down. The price of gas these days has nothing to do with we're running out of oil. No. It has to do with these greedy motherfuckers in OPEC. That's what it is. And what has he done? Nothing. The guy has made no effort to put pressure on these motherfuckers to bring the oil prices down. And now we got this to deal with, and he decides to, cut his vacation short. Gee, thanks.
Thanks for throwing
He's
us
done
a
nothing.
bone.
And then what just pissed me off to no end last night, I'm watching his speech about World War II ending in Japan. He gets up there. There's a bunch of World War II vets standing there. And he goes on, instead of just using that moment to pay tribute to the soldiers of World War II that saved the world, he turns it into a fucking Iraq agenda speech to justify the war because it's so much like our victory in Japan, and he's trying to make this correlation between the two. Not even just this passing little thing where you might go, was that a slight hint to the Iraq thing? Every line out of his mouth was a linking between our victory in Japan in World War II and Iraq. The kamikaze suicide bombers, he says, trying to link up like we had it back then, same thing. And we didn't treat them as a conquered people. We went in there and rebuilt a democracy for Japan. Oh, and I'm sitting there going, wow, this is fucking subtle. We get it. You're trying to make the comparison. And it ain't working. This ass, instead of just paying tribute to the heroes of World War II, the guy turns it into another one of these look what I'm doing agendas. He's an asshole. An asshole. And no, I'm the furthest thing from a liberal you're ever going to see. But it doesn't mean I can't call this guy a douchebag who's doing nothing.
All right, why don't we, I don't even know where to begin. The phones have exploded. Let's go to Ron in Tennessee. Ron, what's up?
Hey, good morning, boys.
Morning, Ron.
Hey, did you see the report they just had on Fox maybe about 30 minutes ago that they said there was a shark swimming in the streets of New Orleans?
Only Fox, man.
Yeah, thanks to Fox. It's not bad enough. They got to now tell everyone that there may be sharks
in the water.
In the streets of New Orleans.
They had to wait 30 minutes just to say, well, we got reports now that they come from an aquarium down there now.
Yeah, it's
So,
probably
scare people.
a dead shark. There is no shark that is going to survive for any length of time in, fresh sewage water.
Well, they were saying something like it come up through the Mississippi and jumped in somehow. I don't know.
Sure it did.
Yeah, but now they have to worry about maybe a shark attack. Calm down, Fox.
Yeah, stop.
You got enough stuff to
It's
go
bad
with.
enough. Oh, that's a cool sight right there. Cops holding a shotgun on a bunch of looters.
Have a good day, guys.
All right, thanks, bro. Well, the looting thing is very interesting. I was getting really pissed off watching the coverage last night because not a lot of reporters brave enough to talk about the looting in a way that made sense. Okay, even Sean Hannity kind of disappointed me last night. They're showing looters in grocery stores and stuff like that, and these people, for the most part, are going through the grocery stores out of necessity, trying to find food and fresh water.
These guys they've taken an entire section of a supermarket.
Well, that's
an entire produce.
All right,
thing.
well, that guy, that was a little over the top. Okay,
Cops are manhandling these guys.
Just as I'm trying to make my point, that didn't help that piece of video.
Well, I think there was food on it, though. There was food on it.
Yeah, but there was a lot of. I mean, how much food?
Jeez, stop it.
How many freaking peaches can you possibly
Do you
eat?
need all of them?
Right.
Leave some for some other looters.
But finally, someone I forgot what channel, because like we said yesterday, they're all the same channel. They do the exact same crap. So they want us to think one's better than the other, but in reality, they're not. They're all the same shit.
No.
Finally, though, some of these guys were getting on TV going, look, they're They're looting the supermarkets because they have no choice. They don't have fresh water. They don't have food. You know, and you made a good point in the office. Most of this food's going bad anyway.
Yeah, it's not like if they weren't looting it, that the shop owner is returning that afternoon to open up the store and crank up the cash registers and start selling his food.
All right, and there's the Foot Locker. So now the one guy was making that point, which kind of made sense, okay, to me anyway. But then he goes, but what I don't understand is seeing 30 guys breaking through the front window of Foot Locker and, stealing all the sneakers in the store.
Yeah, stealing the sneakers.
So at least the guy was making a comparison there. Like, this is, you can understand this, but obviously you can't understand
the electronic stores, too.
Right.
They're breaking into electronic stores.
Oh, they're pretty much breaking
stealing that. But as far as the food goes, food and water, it's, right now they're put in a situation where it's survival. Yep. Of course you take food. You take as much food as you think you're going to need to get yourself out of that area.
It will get spoiled there, too, quickly.
Yeah. It's 90 degrees over there. What do you think? They have no refrigeration. If they don't take it, it's going to go bad. They might as well take the food. But
sneakers.
Yeah, like sneakers, stop.
Right.
The electronic stores, stop it.
Right.
What are you doing?
Flooded streets, sneakers. What good are new sneakers? They're worthless.
Well, if you take boxes and boxes of them and cart them away in some kind of apparatus that keeps it out of the water, then when everything's said and done, you can then sell them, is what I believe they were doing.
All right, we got the audio on the shark loose in the streets of New Orleans.
Some residents who had not yet fled reported yesterday seeing in the streets of New Orleans sharks.
You're kidding.
No. A report of sharks in the street.
Well, I guess you could figure that out by saying Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, absolutely.
Swimming in through the Mississippi River, making their way in there right now.
Well, I mean, how weird was it a day before there were white caps on Canal Street?
Calm down, Fox. You got enough to go with.
Caps on Canal Street.
You don't need
Stop
to go
it.
with the shark angle.
The sharks. Yeah, a dead shark floating around the street. That's what happens. These aquariums that they got there seem to have overflowed and put some of the wildlife in the streets.
Oh, but speaking of that, so I guess we got to start writing down the channels, what we're hearing, where we're hearing this stuff. But one of the channels this morning, as we're getting ready for the show, was talking about all the devastation in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Yep.
Basically, the city, the town, whatever they call it out down there, is completely gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
The new footage that you'll see this morning, it's pretty much completely gone. There's just lumber fields. Yeah. I mean, you can't even tell where neighborhoods were anymore, or houses.
Yeah, they were showing some of the houses in the outskirts of New Orleans that and other cities that kind of blew off their foundation, and it looks like they took a house and just dropped it in the middle of the road, or there's a roof lying somewhere. The houses in Biloxi just pulverized. It was just splinters. You couldn't make out that it was even a house, and just bare foundations and individual planks of lumber. Yeah, that was it.
So they're showing all that devastation, and then they showed an aerial view of, I guess, the aquarium down there that was completely destroyed.
Yeah.
And the stupid anchor woman had to say, and some of the animals had to be destroyed.
Had to be destroyed. She sounded very somber when she said it.
Very somber, like, thinking maybe all the death and destruction of human life wasn't good enough. Maybe we should also let the viewers know that cute little animals that we enjoy are no longer around because they had to be destroyed.
Yeah, no one cares as much for people as they do a cuddly little seal. Cute little seal.
And Ant made another good point. Ant was just on fire with your good points in the office.
I was watching all the news last night.
Well, the Biloxi thing. They're just showing barges that used to be in the water that are now, a quarter mile on land?
At least a quarter mile. Some of these things, it's so odd to see a barge carrying cars. There was this barge with cars on it and big containers, and it was in the woods, just dropped in the woods somewhere. How do you get that ship in the woods?
50 train cars.
Train cars.
In the middle of the woods now.
Just dumped around in the woods, in fields,
casinos,
people's backyards. You see boats, an entire marina full of sailboats, powerboats, just dumped on top of houses and people's backyards. Casinos, those offshore casinos, the ones that just sit there right on the beach, completely pulverized. And we were sitting in the office, and you got to think, where do you start? Do you go, all right, let's get that blue Chevy. We'll put it over there.
Yeah, because where do you put all this stuff?
And then we'll work on the 500 locomotives that are... Where do you start?
Someone get the bridge out of the water.
Yeah.
I guess.
All right, we got to get
go
this
do that.
Huge concrete sections,
right.
Tons of concrete highway. Yeah, we'll start there.
You collect all the cars.
Yeah. You're on car detail.
How do you clean it up? How do you start?
You know, you could work for weeks and not even make a dent. Not even make a dent.
Let's go to Tom. Tom in New Orleans. An old friend of the show. He's been with us off and on for years.
Tom, we were worried about you.
Yeah, we couldn't get you on the phone last night or this morning.
Fuck, dude, it's hot.
Yeah? How are you doing? What's around your general location? What's going on? What do you know?
It's just, there was a shark. I think it came from Lake Pontchartrain because the National Guard guys gave me a ride to another friend's house to restock, get some beer. He's out of town.
The National Guard is getting you your beer?
Yeah, he gave me a ride, but we couldn't get all the way through, so I had to hoof it the rest of the way, and then we walked back.
This is a different Tom, everyone.
It was a 3-foot shark, they said. Like 2.5, 3 feet. That was just swimming down Causeway in Metairie. Scared the shit out of him.
And now the area you're in, how's the flooding? Is it rising? Is it going down?
It went down a good bit yesterday, but like Danny called and woke me up. I went outside a little bit and looked, and it's looking kind of better, but they say it's supposed to be coming back up because of 17th Street Canal. A big piece of levee broke.
Yeah, that's how I started the show, because I was watching footage of that, and I could not believe the water just pouring out of that. They said it's like
New Orleans is the actual city. I mean, I'm hoping we're so far out in the burbs that it won't get to us. I'm hoping that, but it looks like the water's pretty much down. We walked to my house yesterday. I didn't get any water in it. It came right to my door, but one of my pine trees crashed, just missed my roof. It hit like the patio cover. Fence went down. Looks like a fucking tornado hit it, but at least I got a roof and no water damage.
Don't sound as bad as what we've been seeing.
About 7 beers. Ice is probably gone by now.
What are you doing about water and food?
Well, we're gonna have to cook every last thing in the food ice chest today. We've been barbecuing. I mean, we had my mom's. They got like 3 freezers and they're stacked with shit, and the gas grill's still on, so. We have to cook everything today because we no more ice.
Now, what about running water?
We got about 20 gallons, 5-gallon jugs of bottled water. Like
20 gallons. And what are you going to do? Because obviously they're not going to be turning this stuff on before you run out.
I don't know. I mean, we're trying to decide if the water goes down and shit. I got 3/4 of a tank of gas.
Do you have a contingency plan to leave? Where are you going to go? Can you get out?
I don't know if I can get out right now.
He's got a car. He's got a little bit of gas in it, but you don't know if any of the roads are passable.
When I walked to my house, I was in waist deep water going there, so I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to be underwater. But oddly enough, I guess I was on high ground, but I mean, if all that water goes down, and there's fish all over. I mean, we kicked them back in because we have enough fish in the freezer that's already clean, but we caught like speckled trout with our foot, just walking like through the golf course.
Really? There's just fish everywhere?
Like it's drying out, so we might go. There's one good hole out there. Back at my mom's house, we might go play golf.
Do a little golf.
What is today, Thursday?
Yeah,
Wednesday. How's your family, Tom?
They're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all high and dry and air-conditioned. Shit. I mean, last night was miserable. It was just so hot. You'd go to sleep because you'd be so just tired and spent.
Yeah.
You wake up an hour later just in a puddle of sweat.
You can't even shower to cool off, right?
Yeah, beef tits.
No, I'm not even fucking with you.
You know you can't take a shower. I got no water.
Just sucks.
Oof.
You know, and they say you got to boil it to drink it. I mean, fuck, I wish I just had water. I'd shower in the fucking anything. But we'll go hit the pool.
What's up with the mosquitoes?
No, at night they're bad. In the day they're fine. They
really?
go away for some reason or another.
They're starting to really talk about the mosquitoes.
But
yeah.
It's really, really bad, man. They say we ain't going to have power now because New Orleans is really underwater. And by today, they said everything's going to be even with the lake. So you're going to be 3 feet above sea level, the water's going to be. So you look downtown like the French Quarter, for instance, that's 11 feet below sea level.
Yeah.
If the water fills the French Quarter up to 3 feet above, that's 14 feet of water.
Have you been getting any news?
Yeah, well, I got DirecTV in the Expedition outside parked in the driveway, high and dry. So, I mean, I can go get some air conditioning for a little bit, but I don't want to burn all my gas and listen to XM.
Yeah.
And watch a little DirecTV. Yeah, it's just fear-mongers. And then the little TV that I got here, you know, it's almost like this was the best one. Anthony, you're going to love this one. It's like we're getting reports now in New Orleans East that there are bodies floating in the water, and boaters, when they come across them, they're tying them up to the poles. We'll have more details right after this break.
Jesus.
Tying the dead to the poles, huh?
But you had to stay tuned through the break.
Yeah, of course.
Of course you
know. Yeah, they're tying the dead to the poles.
So, you know, we've been down there a few times for the old Mardi Gras thing, like Bourbon Street. That's what we know. I mean, how much water's down there?
I haven't seen. I mean, I know that, you know, in the CBD, like Canal Street and Poitras Street, right around the Dome. I mean, it's just what I saw on TV. It's all sand and water, and the Dome. They just got people keep showing up there.
Yeah, well, that's where
electricity.
They're evacuating
water.
people there.
It's just
And now they've told everybody to just get out. Somehow they've got to get all those people from the Superdome out of New Orleans, which is going to be quite an undertaking.
They're going to put them on cruise ships and like those floating hospitals or those floating
cruise ships.
Yeah, they are.
What lucky cruise ship gets that detail? Oh my God!
Well, they had one of the governors on TV last night. She didn't know what to do. They were asking her questions and suggesting stuff, and she's like, "Yeah, that would be a good idea." Like, she didn't even know where to begin.
The Louisiana governor. I saw her.
Blanco.
She really had no clue what to do. She was not ready for this one.
No,
not that many
all.
people were.
Sugar Ray Nagin, our mayor. He's
the mayor.
Yeah.
What I don't understand why you haven't made plans past you running out of food and water.
I hadn't made plans just yet past me running out of my 10 beers. I got to drink them before I get hot. I mean, I got plenty of food. We got canned goods. I mean, we'll get once we eat all the shrimp and steak and hamburgers and fish. I mean, then we'll just start going to fucking Underwood Deviled Ham.
But they're talking, you know, this could be quite some time before there's anything.
I mean, I'm ready, dude. You don't think I'm ready to jump in the air-conditioned expedition, watch TV all the way to Baton Rouge, Lafayette, wherever the fuck I'm going to go? But I can't get out right now.
Have you?
It's miserable. When I tell you, it looked like something like Red Dawn or The Day After Tomorrow yesterday.
Yeah,
just walking down like Chateau Boulevard.
Saw that
golf
movie.
course. I mean, this one tree that I saw that was uprooted. I mean, this was a huge fucking tree, and it didn't snap it. It pulled the fucking roots right out of the ground, and I knew where this tree was. It's like by the 7th hole. Pulled it right up out of the ground, tossed it about 30 feet down the way. And, I mean, the roots were like 15 feet. I mean, just the roots. So it pulled it that far out the ground. It was just amazing.
You got a gun just in case people come for your food?
Yeah, we saw 3 like Mexican-looking guys. We had come back from one of the runs we made.
Yeah.
And I closed the door, and I was looking at the kind of the big glass part by the front door. And I called a couple of my boys. I was like, Mike, get over here. And the guy was kind of looking in the houses, so I walked out of there, and I was like, dude, can I help you? He was kind of looking at the neighbor, and then 2 other friends came walking up, and I was like, hey, y'all live around here? Which obviously they don't, you know what I mean? These are like big giant houses. And the guy comes to me, oh, you don't speak Spanish? No habla inglés. So I was like, well, y'all got to get the fuck out of here. So, yeah, there's looters, and then we went to
Habla Mossberg, though, I bet, right?
The guy was looting the Chevron. We were like, hey, what's going on? Oh, nothing. There's plenty of food and water in there.
You got neighbors around you that stayed?
We saw one set of neighbors, yeah.
That's it, but the whole rest of the neighborhood you're in is deserted except for
it's
you.
Deserted, and I mean, the only thing that we saw coming down was the National Guard in that big truck that gave us a ride for a little while. Through the water, I mean, it's so hot. You just want to take a shower, and I just want air conditioning, man. Or a Klondike bar or something like that.
I guess you're charging your cell phone in your car?
Yeah, I got like 4 batteries, so I mean, I still hadn't run out of batteries. But it doesn't really matter. Nobody's gotten through on the cell phone, and I can't dial out. Every time I dial out, it's like call failed, retry, call failed.
But people can call you.
No, it hadn't. No, people can text message me.
Oh. And you're on a landline right now?
Yes.
Isn't that odd that his phone's working?
The landlines are underground. They're buried underground in this neighborhood.
Oh.
So my phone at my house doesn't work. My landline.
Wow. Well, comparable to other people, I say Tom's doing pretty well.
Yeah, he's one of
for somebody that's actually
you're
there.
You're one of the real lucky ones.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah, you're right, because we went last night.
And it doesn't sound that great.
No, it sounds
awful.
Well, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
It would have sucked.
Well, some people were using their shotguns to blow holes in their roofs so they could get on the roof to survive.
At night, it is so fucking dark. I mean, I've never seen stars in the city. One or two maybe, but you see them all. And it's so dark, I mean, you can't even, if you don't have a flashlight or anything, I mean, you can't see anything.
That's what a lot of people are talking about, how creepy and eerie it is at night
eerie.
because it's just completely silent and you just kind of sometimes see a glow from one of the fires going on or, you know, kind of creepy.
I hadn't seen, we hadn't seen any fires.
No?
I guess in New Orleans. I mean, I can see how they start because we had a shitload of candles burning every night. It's just so hot. I mean, if it gets any worse, dude, last night was probably the worst. And I'm sure tonight, thanks for telling me it was Wednesday, you could at least said, yeah, it's Thursday.
Oh, yeah. No.
I don't even know what day it is, dude. I don't even know
it's
what
Wednesday,
time it is.
Tom.
It's light now. The sun's coming out.
Yeah, it's getting light out. I guess we're going to get a bunch of new video and reports from New Orleans. Some of the video yesterday.
They're not even releasing, the news said they're not even releasing like how many people are dead and stuff.
Yeah, I would guess it's probably hard for them to get a line on how many people have been killed so far because there's not enough communication in place for families to find out if their family members are okay. They can't get into a lot of these houses that are up to the roof line with water to see if there are people in there or they got out. So I think it's going to be some time before we actually know.
And today's going to be a bad day, dude, because all the water's coming up in New Orleans. And they say if that whole city is 3 feet above sea level, like I say, there's not a place in the city that's 5 feet below sea level, much less 3 feet above. I mean, everything's like 8, 9, 15, 11. The French Quarter's 11.
They're trying to plug up that levee. They said they're dropping these giant sandbags. They're going to be filling up big shipping containers with sand and gravel and dropping that. It sounds like they're just dropping huge things in there trying to get it to stop, but it's opened up even wider now.
Right. If it's throwing enough shit against the wall, some of it just might stick.
Yeah.
They're not going to, I mean, you can't stop water, you know that.
But until that stops, they can't pump anything out, and it's just getting deeper. So, wow, Tom, you're in some shit.
I know. Yes, I am, boys.
You smoke, right?
No, not cigarettes.
Oh, not cigarettes. I was wondering because once the cigarettes run out, man, goddamn, that's got to be rough for a smoker, especially in a stressful situation.
Oh my God.
Have your cigarettes run out?
No, just beer
and a little bit of whatever else.
Yeah, and it's the provisions are getting low. It's like day 3. It's like Survivor, man.
Yeah.
You know, we were walking here. We walked to this guy's house, got his key from under his mat.
Just got to go on missions.
Outside, and raided his refrigerator, got everything he had, made sure his house was okay. Truck back here, went to my house, got some shit, truck back here. Like there's nobody on the streets, a couple of looters.
Wow. How are the National Guard guys? How do they seem?
Oh, they're cool with. I mean, because y'all need anything? I don't really have much, but I gave them some water.
Yeah. Any war stories from them about what they've seen so far?
Just a lot of brothers looting.
Yeah, a lot of looting seems to be the big thing.
They just go hit the store and they take everything. They come out with a shopping cart full of stuff.
This is what I don't understand though. They're taking all the stuff. Okay, where are they taking it to?
Yeah, where are you going to put it?
Clue.
I
have no clue.
Where are you putting your stuff down?
I saw this one part on TV. I don't know if they showed that on the national news. They went and they had it was like a little beat up Explorer. They went in the store, and they were just taking everything, and they put it in the back of the Explorer. In fact, they had so much shit in the Explorer, 2 of them had to ride on the roof. And so they see the cameras, they're all hiding their faces, like they don't want to be on TV.
Yeah, of course not.
Wow.
I don't know where they're taking it to. I mean, everything's underwater.
Yeah, it's not like they could just go and store it anywhere.
They got footage on Fox right now, a family just on an air mattress on a roadway.
On the side of a highway, yeah.
On the side of a highway that's obviously higher than the water.
Yeah, on the interstate.
There's thousands of people that's where they're hanging out. Thousands of people just kind of sleeping
went up there just to get out of the water.
Amazing.
Camped out.
Did you see the prisoners?
They're about to riot, I heard.
Yeah, they were showing the prisoners. They had them on an on-ramp to one of the highways. Their backs to water, and in front of them was some prison guards with shotguns, just kind of keeping them sitting there. But how long could you just leave them sitting before they get a little out of hand, you know?
Is the prison flooded totally?
One guy
totally.
with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the prisoners out of the jail. Out of this particular jail, they're just sitting there. And none of the prisoners are moving. And I was thinking, I said to Ann, probably it's better to be in the prison system at this point than trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
On the streets of New Orleans.
Probably so. I mean, I don't know if the city will ever be the same again now.
Yeah, you've been there for a while. What do you think?
Now they're saying schools aren't going to open again until like December or January.
At least, yeah.
Power won't be now. Now they're talking about New Orleans. I mean, power won't be restored just to Entergy for like 6 weeks, and then they got to start getting it house to house.
I don't see people with any money staying. You know, I see people with any kind of resources picking up, and they don't really have much left anyway, just picking up and moving away from New Orleans. And I think impoverished people are going to stay because they got nothing else to do and nowhere else to go, and you're really going to see New Orleans take a downturn.
Well, how old is that levee?
It was built after Hurricane Betsy. That was in like
1969.
65. So maybe
65, you're right.
68,
I thought
69.
Yeah, 69, I'm thinking.
Right around the time that Camille devastated Biloxi. We dodged a bullet there, but on this one, man, this storm was just tremendous.
Yeah. Well.
And I don't know. There's not much to do here.
No.
Just hang out. I just want, when the water goes down, I'm out.
Yeah, you getting out?
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to go. Just going to drive.
What about work for you?
What about work? We got the one station that's broadcasting from the 5th floor of the Dominion Tower, the big talk station in our cluster.
Yeah.
And windows are all blown out.
But you have a job to go back to eventually?
Yeah, I guess.
Because a lot of people don't.
I mean, what do you... I mean, I guess I could go call on carpet people, carpenters, people that are rebuilding.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of trades down there going in and getting some work.
There's no commerce right now.
Not for a while, though, yeah.
Commerce going on for what, 2, 3 months, 4 months maybe?
It looks like another country. They're showing these scenes. It just looks like scenes from Hotel Rwanda. It's just a mess.
It's amazing. I'm just walking the streets and looking around. It's just like, there's just trees everywhere and signs blown down and just like a table in the street and just nothing. Just like you're the only people on the streets and you feel like you're the last people left on earth.
Jim in Brooklyn, he says, did Tom say he wanted to jump in a pool? You have a pool at the house there?
Yeah.
And the pool's all right?
Yep.
Jeez.
Trust me, if Jim was up here in when it's almost 90 degrees at night, you're trying to sleep.
So what, you're jumping in the pool to try to stay cool?
Go for a swim, play some golf. Hopefully the water will go down.
All right.
What else is there to do?
Wow.
The PSP, I was playing Tiger Woods golf. That battery ran out. Just nothing to do, man.
He's waiting for all his batteries to run out, and then he's going to leave.
Well, it's going to start being a test. Now it's going to start getting testy.
Yeah.
Beer will be gone. Ice will be gone by a couple hours.
Well, this is going to be interesting because Tom's one of the lucky ones. I want you to keep reporting to us maybe later today and then tomorrow and Friday. I think it's going to come down to where you're going to hear Tom is looting. Tom is going to be in his neighbors' houses finding supplies.
Rifling through their stuff.
I'm not even making a joke. I'm serious. I think it's going to deteriorate to that point.
If the water goes down, I'm going to loot my ass out of here.
Yeah, you got to get out.
Just get out.
All right,
all I want to do is get to the fucking interstate now.
Yeah. All right, Tom. Well, good luck to you.
All right. Well,
hopefully we'll hear from you again.
I'll go walk down the streets. Maybe I'll give y'all a call back. Y'all are on until 10 o'clock my time.
Yeah.
There you have it.
I'll see what's what. See if the water went down. Give you a little quick check.
All right, cool.
All right, Tom.
All right, boys.
All right.
Be good.
There you go. Tom from New
Good
Orleans.
luck, bro.
Our old program director when we were syndicated on commercial radio.
Tom, they let you drink right here in the airport. It's a different sounding Tom, isn't it?
It sure is.
More of a somber sounding Tom. Exhausted.
All right, we got lots to do. We're going to take a very quick break, and we'll continue. I don't know. There's just so much to do. The phones, just a lot of people have comments, so we'll do a lot of phone calls today. Stay there.
It's Whipple Mail Wednesday. It's Whipple Mail Wednesday. It's Whipple Mail Wednesday.
How about that woman that took her shirt off?
It's Whipple Mail Wednesday. It's Whipple Mail Wednesday. It's Whipple Mail Wednesday. Show us your findings. It's Whipple Mail Wednesday. It's Whipple Mail Wednesday. It's Whipple Mail Wednesday.
Oh, this is fantastic. This is beautiful.
It's Whipple Mail Wednesday. It's Whipple Mail Wednesday. It's Whipple Mail Wednesday.
Cancel your appointment.
It's Whipple Mail Wednesday. It's Whipple Mail Wednesday. It's Whipple Mail Wednesday.
Stay out the bushes.
It's Whipple Mail Wednesday. It's Whipple Mail Wednesday. It's Whipple Mail Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. The Opie and Anthony Show. XM 202.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony program. Kind of a different program today. Everyone's talking about Hurricane Katrina.
I'm back.
XM's got a channel 247.
Really?
Channel 247.
24/7?
It's the emergency channel. Whenever there's like some kind of an emergency, hurricanes, what have you, XM has this fine channel that has around-the-clock coverage, 247, okay? Where do we want to go next? I guess the phones. There's a few things going on here. Max in Dallas. Hey, Max, what's going on?
Hey, fellas, how's it going?
All right, man.
I just had a question for Professor Anthony.
Oh, yes, sir.
Earlier you were saying about the oil prices being high and everything.
Yeah.
I heard the other day the reason why mainly is because we haven't built any refineries in this damn country in like 50 years, and they've cut back on production.
Oh, yeah?
There's supposed to be plenty of oil, but we just can't refine it enough, quick enough, or whatever.
How come we were able to refine it when it was at $1.50 a gallon?
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just curious to see if you'd heard the same thing.
No, I haven't heard that one.
That, and is it just me, or does it just seem like the majority of the people that are looting are swooging?
Is what?
Have a good one. Bye.
Oh, he's making a racist comment.
Well, most of New Orleans is black. Jesus. Have you been down
Of
there
course.
ever?
Of course, that's why you see that on the news.
Oh,
There's plenty of white people looting. I've seen that. You know, there's white people down there. They were looting.
I was on stage last night at the Cellar. I'm doing my my nonsense. And I'm talking about something, and there's a couple in the corner kind of chit-chatting, and the show's going well. So I'm like, yeah, what's going on? And like, well, we're talking about trying to get the barbecue started. And I'm like, what? I didn't bite their heads off. I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like, well, we're from New Orleans. They happen to be staying in New York, but their 3 kids were stuck in New Orleans. They were frustrated because they were trying to figure out how to get the kids. So I'm so glad I didn't say anything like a dick move.
Yeah.
So I talked to him for a minute, and whatever. And I said to the guy, "Are they in the Superdome? Like where are they staying?" And the guy's like, "No, we're white." But it was a funny line. I mean, I thought it was very funny. Of course, the stupid crowd got uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, of course.
If it was a black crowd and a black guy staying in the show with white people and said, "No, I'm black," the whole crowd would laugh and clap.
Yeah,
but, white people are just such fucking douches. So the guy says that, and they're in a tense situation. And, of course, I finish up the set and whatever. And then after I come off, the host is Marina Franklin. She's black. Happens to be black. And then some other white customer goes, "What was that comment about?" Like when the black host comes back up.
Yeah.
The paternalistic white person has to stick up for the little children, the colored children who can't think for themselves.
Oh my God.
And Marina actually won. He was kidding. It was a joke.
Yeah.
It didn't mean anything. It's like, and then a couple wound up leaving. I guess they felt bad.
Oh.
But just what fucking can people have some fucking empathy? They do a joke that's a little racially insensitive, and that's what they're worried. Their kids are down in this flooded area.
Yeah.
And this idiot is more outraged at the racially insensitive joke that the guy makes.
All right,
and it was a good one too, by the way, sir.
Let's say hi to Mike in Jersey. Mike.
Hey, what's up, boys?
What's up, Mike?
I don't know if you guys are rolling tape on CNN Daybreak, but Chad is still sulking at that anchor lady.
Why? Really? What did he do?
Well, this morning, I don't know, he was doing his report, and he said something at the end, and she's interrupting him again. Chad! And at the end, she's looking for a reporter in Mississippi, and she's like, well, we'll definitely try and get in touch with him. And he's like, yeah, I'm sure you will.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
They're still having a little tiff, huh? Everyone's
on
edge.
Snippy.
All right, thank you, sir.
Why is Chad on edge?
Chad.
Chad's the guy from yesterday. Remember this?
I heard Chad this morning. A little bit of Chad on my drive-in. I listened to CNN on XM.
How great is that?
That's very cool. I'm able to, because I usually listen to 1010 Wins, get the local news and traffic and stuff. But when a national story happens, you could go right there to CNN or Fox News and catch some of that. And I was listening, and I heard
or
Chad.
NPR.
Ugh, stop
the
it.
monotone delivery of NPR.
Yeah.
No noise in the background.
No noise and lots of
dirt
pauses.
Lots of dirt from your home country in the back of your head and on your satin pillow as you do your broadcast.
My God. Every cabbie in New York City has to listen to NPR radio.
Unless they're listening to that goddamn music, whatever it is.
Colin had the best line ever. I wish it was him delivering it. But he said something that you get into a cab and the guy is listening to the best of clitoral circumcisions.
Speaking of cabbies, you got to tell the cabbie story. I mean, we're going to be all over the ball field today, but actually, Anthony made this point a while ago. I mean, in this city, if you're lucky enough, quote, to have a white cabbie, 9 out of 10 times, he's crazy.
They're insane. They're like really crazy people. I don't know. They seem like homeless people that happen to get a hack license. They just have they're all crazy in that way where you could see them sleeping on the street. But they're white. They're not Middle Eastern. They're not wearing a turban. But you get in the cab and go, wow, it's a white guy, and you expect maybe the old style, like an episode of Taxi, maybe Rieger or something. But you don't get that. You get certifiably insane people.
Oh, hi, how are you? This is the new intern.
Ah.
Can I have a coffee just with a little bit of milk from the machine here? Thanks a lot.
Very good.
Ooh, new intern. Alternative young gentleman. So I get in my cab, I leave, I say goodbye to all the people that work in the building that love me.
Yeah.
And I get into a cab, and I have my headphones on. I want to listen to something. And it's a white guy wearing a hat. And I just see the movement of his fat head, and I'm like, oh, he's talking. What?
And you got your earphones
I got my ear plugged in.
You
I'm looking for Sabbath, actually. I'm looking for Sabbath.
Of course you are.
Want to hear a little hole in the sky on the way. So I take it out. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I have my thing in, which is a hint for shut your fat face.
Right.
Stupid. And he's like, bet you never saw a dressed-up cabbie before. Which is correct.
I just want to get to where I'm going in silence.
So I'm like, no, I think it's good, dressing up. And I put it back in, and I look up again, and I just see his fat mouth continuing to... It's like, when someone's talking, if you're looking at them from the back right view, you'll just see the subtle movements of their head, and you're praying they have Parkinson's, but you know they don't. They're talking. So I take it out again. I'm like, sorry, I didn't hear you. He's like, well, after 9/11, I traded in my black car. I guess he was a livery driver.
Right.
For a yellow one. So I realized he's wearing a chauffeur's uniform.
He's driving a yellow cab.
In a chauffeur uniform, and he looked exactly like the doorman from the Jeffersons. That's who he looked like. It was stupid. And driving me down Broadway, And he goes, yeah, I even got a red, white, and blue tie to commemorate the victims. He holds up his red, white, and blue tie so I can see it in the back.
Ugh.
And he starts talking about how he's the positive cab driver. And he goes, whenever you have negativity, use me like a computer chip. Just double click on my icon mentally and think of the positivity. Let me take away your negativity. And all I'm thinking of is what it would be like to strangle him like they did Johnny Ola. His fucking fat neck with some piano wire or something. Just to shut him up. And as I'm getting out, his awful tip-begging diatribe.
Oh, that's what it is.
Of course it is. And I get out, and he hands me a thank you card.
A card?
It's in an envelope. I was praying to be white powder in it so I could just fucking eat it and get this over with. And I know he doesn't have XM. I tried to get him to do a phone-in because he's such an ass.
Yeah, of course he is.
But wherever he is, I hope he has hit a pole.
Does he have a pile of these on his seat?
I'm sure he does, because I just want to thank you for being a... Do you really, insincere fatso? Why do you have these typed out? You don't know anything about me. How do you know what our experience is going to be like together?
Thank you.
Yeah, and this is what it says. I thought it was like a generic Hallmark card or whatever. But I look and I realize this man has typed all this in. Are you surprised to see a dressed-up taxi driver? That's good. He puts his opening line in the card. Fucking, he's like a hack in every way.
A hack in a hack.
Hack. The taxi commissioner is looking for me, and I'm dodging him. Shithead. I used to be a limo driver before 9/11, and instead of a slash between 9 and 11, he has a question mark, because apparently fucking Tom the doorman doesn't proofread before he hands this shit out.
Gotcha.
I traded my black car in for a yellow car. And this is what he told me.
Hit the shift key, did he?
I have not read this card yet. I honestly have not. So if it's redundant, it's because he just repeats what's on his fucking card. Before 9/11, in February 2001, the bubble burst on the .coms. Then millions of people were laid off all over the world. Then all the businesses cut their expenses accounts to zero. A ripple effect happened, and all businesses that supported other businesses then laid them off, and some went bust. I hope this guy is dead.
Great.
Then when the World Trade Center got hit, period.
Alan Greenspan with cranky ass.
This is the sentence. This is the sentence. It goes went bust, period. Then when the World Trade Center got hit, period. Shouldn't that be a comma? Look, you fucking fatso in a chauffeur outfit. How about that? Oh, okay, so that's the whole sentence.
That's the whole sentence.
Then when the World Trade Center got hit. Yes? No, that's the end of the thought. Shithead. And then the next sentence. It just put icing on the cake. Oh, I hate him.
Put icing on the cake.
And he capitalizes icing and cake.
Well, wouldn't you?
Of course I would. They're both proper names.
Mr. Icing Cake?
That's right. Mr. Icing and Mrs. Cake would like to say, "Die, you fat pig." It just put the icing on the cake, comma, and it blow everything out of the ballpark for everybody.
Yes, it does blow everything out of the... What?
Wow. So I'm still chauffeuring people around. Why shouldn't I dress appropriately, positively, and professionally? No question mark, of course. You might as well put that instead of a slash in between 9 and 11. You fucking
That's where you're supposed to use that question.
Of course. And he capitalizes and darkens appropriately, positively, and professionally in the next sentence. Because I want you to leave my car more positive than you came in and have a more positive day, said Robert Reed. And then in parentheses...
I'm positive you're an ass.
He really is. I want you to leave my car more positive than you came in and have a more positive day. And then in parentheses, weekend, comma, flight, comma, stay in New York, comma, etc. Oh, like if you're here for the weekend, like he's giving different reasons you might have been in his car.
Been in his
It's the
car.
weekend, you have a flight to catch.
Right.
He's just trying to be pertinent and relevant. Anytime you have any negativity, capitalized and darkened, picture me as a computer icon in your mind. This fucking asshole is just putting a thank you card, what he babbled about the whole time.
What he babbled during the ride.
As the only taxi driver wearing a chauffeur uniform and an American flag tie, and in parentheses, since 9/11.
What?
What'd you wear before that? A red one with a white circle in the middle of it, you fucking Jap lover? And listen to classical music.
Oh,
Everything is positive and relaxing.
Yeah.
I wonder if he gives himself these affirmations in the mirror. I am not a fat pig in a yellow cab. Yes.
I make people happy.
You make no one happy. You know how people are happy? Thank God I'm not that horse's ass. All right. Everything is ever since 9/11. And listen to classical music. Everything is positive and relaxing. So anytime you have any negativity, you pull up my icon and double-click it, and let my positivity flow out. So to rid of the negativity out, so to get rid of the negativity getting in, use me as a catalyst to get started.
Well,
I wish he was here. You know what I'd like to do to this guy? I'd like to remove his chauffeur cap and hold his cheeks and sink my teeth into his forehead. Just sink. I wouldn't even utter a word. I would just bite his forehead and smell his sweaty hairline.
You know how annoying this just sounds?
Dude.
And you had to live this?
I had to sit in it.
You just wanted to get a fucking ride to work.
White cab drivers.
That's less than 5 minutes.
They all want to talk.
I wanted a hole in the sky, and I got this. Everybody needs help, question mark. Everybody needs help! All right. Now he's an 80-year-old Jew.
Everybody needs help?
So I planted a seed of positivity in your subconscious mind.
Yeah, sure
Again.
you did.
And it's festering, sir, into a tree, wishing I could hang you from it. That's what your seed is blossoming into. Poison ivy. I'd rather wipe my ass with poison ivy that you planted than listen to this dreck.
He picked the wrong person to plant a positive
Wow.
seed.
That's right. I'd like to,
You watch how positive Jim is from this point on.
I hope someone plants some seeds of positivity all over your back, motherfucker. So anytime you need me, I will be there. And I wish I could. I have to post this. THEIR.
THEIR.
Yeah.
There.
Right.
Right. As in.
Like I will be their reason
Right.
for hating their day.
There.
So anytime you need me, I will be there to help you and support you. Just think of me.
Of course.
It's almost done. Let me thank you for being a valued client! Exclamation point.
A what?
A valued client! Exclamation point.
Client.
Yeah, I'm a client. I have so appreciated serving you. I look forward to many years of giving you the highest standard of excellence and service. His name is Paul something something. You're a positive taxi driver. And he wouldn't even... I wanted him to call on this radio show.
Yeah.
Because the man is a boob.
He is a complete horse's
I'm
ass.
like, would you call into a radio show? He's like, nah, I don't have time.
Time?
Yeah, I can see you're obviously a real busy man about town. Your red, white, and blue tie.
He's got to get back to his printer.
I just want you people to know that if they ever find a fat man hanging by the neck from a red, white, and blue tie with a chauffeur cap by his, turnip root dangling feet, I want you to know there's one comedian yelling, yippee-yi-hey, Mr. Falcon.
Let me see the...
I'm going to put this online so I'll block his name out.
Please tell me you didn't tip him.
I did. I gave him a tip. I had to.
I wanted to see how positive he would have been if you didn't give him a tip.
I wanted him to call in, actually.
I like the graphic as a swan swimming through a little pond with lily pads and flowers.
Which is a positive image.
It's a very positive, very happy image. How old is this guy about?
I'd say 55.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's probably had some tough times.
I'm sure he has.
And decided this was going to be his way of giving back.
He's probably trying to make up, karma-wise, like you said, good point about the nom. He probably feels bad about the 8-year-old's hands he chopped off because he thought she was coming for him, but he didn't realize she was asking for candy. He's trying to straighten his karma right out.
Look at all that bold type.
Meanwhile,
is that a code?
Fucking 40-year-old kid somewhere that can't wear a wristwatch thanks to old knee-jerk reaction. Thanks to some fucking Marine in a fucking chauffeur hat back in 1967 that just lopped her little hands off with a machete. Now driving a cab trying to fucking put a smile on everyone's face.
Yeah, I think this guy's going to end up killing somebody.
Oh, yeah,
I would
absolutely.
save that. I would save that.
There's something really
That's
awful.
going to be worth something on eBay someday.
It's always the way with these guys. We were driving downtown once and got in a cab, and it was a white guy, and he had these pictures that he had printed out of a cab accident that day, and he's showing me these printouts of this accident. Look at this, pretty bad, huh? Like, yeah, what? And then he's talking about what he did before he drove a cab, and they all love to just babble, the white guys.
I have his address and his last name. He puts it on the card.
What a nut.
Maybe we'll write him a little letter and just see if he'll come on the radio.
We got to get him on the radio.
Actually, he'd be fun to get. I'll say this in his defense. Besides, he's a sociopath.
Yeah.
But he would be he did do a fine job of driving. He obeyed all traffic laws.
Did he?
I will say that. He was the safest cab ride I've had in a while.
Didn't make you sick? Like
no.
Jerking around,
No.
brake. I love the brake guy. The guy that's got to accelerate 60 miles an hour toward a stoplight that's red and then jam on the brakes right when he gets there. And then it turns green, boom, take off, you're blasting into the back, jam on the brakes again. And you just know, you're looking at the lights down Broadway or something, and the way they're timed, you just know this is going to be your ride the entire way down Broadway. Smash your head into the plastic, smash the back of your head into the seat, repeat 100 times.
All right. Oh. Well, there you have it. That's very good there.
Why don't take my card?
Huh?
Who?
We're going to scan it. We're going to get it online. You
Okay,
kidding?
Well,
yeah,
don't put the address
Don't
on.
put his real name up there or address.
No worries. Why don't we play this
first?
I flagged him down at the corner and he picked me up at the light. I told him where I was going and we drove off into the night. How's it going, my friend? I asked him. Slowly he turned his head. The taxi driver looked at me and this is what he said. He said, "When do you want me to take you? I can go in afternoon on the best side highway. But I cannot go down the construction. Okay, here we are. When you want left or right side of the cab. Okay, here we are. Get the fuck out of my cab. Goodbye."
I can't find a bra that will holster my massive hooters.
I'm very proud of my big tip.
Thank God for Whipple Mail Wednesday.
Let's go right to the phones. Dan in Hamburg. Dan, what's going on today?
How you doing, boy?
All right, Dan.
Hello.
I'd just like to ask Jimmy a question.
Okay.
You're very good at grammar, pal, but since when is the Japanese flag red with a white circle?
You know,
Oh, boy.
And I know Anthony caught on to that and kept it to himself.
I actually wasn't listening to that portion.
I actually know who caught on to it is the boys in the booth. All sorts of notes were flying back and forth when Jimmy said that.
You know what it is, Sir? It's my new character. It's Backwards Billy.
Hey, one more thing, guys.
Yeah.
I was one of the 12 people at your first New York road show at Manny's when we bashed the Bronco.
Wow. Wow, okay.
So I'm thrilled to have you back, man.
That was in Menaki.
You got it.
Very good.
Yeah.
And Pat wasn't there, I was.
Oh, that's very cool, Dan. You've been with us a long time. Right
Very
on.
good,
Long
sir.
time.
All right,
Take
bro.
care. Punching out.
Thank you.
And by the way, just for the record, as I was doing the Japanese flag reference, there was something in my head going, there's no way you know this quickly.
Probably backwards.
It just rolled off my tongue. It could have
Yeah.
been blue with a green dot, and if you said that, I wouldn't have been surprised.
Blue with a green dot.
Let's say hi to Lee in Virginia. Lee.
Hey, guys. How's it going? Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Oh, thank you, Lee. No one has noticed it today. I appreciate it.
What? Hey, we got a crazy thing down here. Like on the local MSNBC station, they're running, you got from hurricane coverage to local ads for waterfront property.
Oh, are they still running those?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they should look at what ads they're running down there.
Anything to make a buck.
All right, thanks, Lee.
What's some? Here's what happened in studio. Because that was actually mine, right? Somebody said that to me.
Oh, so you're,
Yeah, that's fine. Ope can wear it.
You got more shit on your desk. I just went through it and found a sweatshirt.
It's Mr. Weenie time.
That's right.
Is that what's on that shirt that you wanted? Look,
no,
Opie
he
to
said
wear.
it was cold. I found him a sweatshirt.
Look, we're all feeling it's very cold in the studio today. So I go, Ben, find me a long sleeve shirt and try to figure out how to, fix the air. And he comes in with this
hooded sweaty.
It's Mr. Weenie time sweatshirt.
And
Yeah.
what it is, it's a hot dog who has no legs, but he has hands to hold a sign, and he has a bow tie
And a
with no
derby.
neck. And he's wearing a derby.
Wearing a derby
I'd
hat.
rather do the radio show in a meat locker than wear that thing, man.
It's Mr. Weenie time.
Can I ask whoever made this shirt, why the fuck would why would a hot dog wear a fucking bow tie? For what? Why do you get dressed up for your own eating?
Where's he going?
Exactly. He's on a
needs
fair,
a bow tie.
and he has no legs. What's he gonna do? Just sit in his chair, not go on the dance floor?
Yeah, what hot dog is happy to be eaten?
Exactly.
I mean, God.
I'm Mr. Weenie. I'm holding this sign.
Does have hands though.
Yeah, he does have hands, exactly. But what's he gonna do? Go to a fancy get-together?
Have you? Whose desk was that on?
It's on Jim's under his pillow.
Jim's. Yeah, well, you know something? There are odd things on our desks, and I know this, but I don't know how they get there. I'm not gonna hold Jim responsible for the odd things on his desk because I myself have a few odd items on my desk now that I don't know how they get there. I have 2 issues of Cheerleader magazine on my desk. It's not a porno per se. It's an actual magazine put out by college, I guess, and high school cheerleading. You know the cheerleader competitions you see on ESPN every so often?
Of course.
Probably some of the hottest programming on television. And they show the cheerleaders doing their thing, and they throw them up in the air. It's 2 magazines just dedicated to that. And that's what I have on my desk. Don't know how it got there. Someone assumed I needed Cheerleader magazine, and they were right, by gum. Look at Jimmy's desk items. There's a pillow.
Why a pillow? All wrapped up nice.
Cotton cover, goose down, which is what Jimmy likes.
Someone sent me a pillow because I was scared one time.
Skin Encyclopedia from
these are nice.
MrSkin.com.
They thank you for these great Yankee DVDs. These are
Yankee
fantastic.
DVDs.
An Ozzy article from...
I haven't read it yet.
From Newsday.
I've been busy.
Oh, and here's what else I had on my desk. Don't know who sent them or anything. Moth traps. Non-toxic, disposable, ready-to-use moth traps.
You know, I'm glad you're bringing that up. We don't need any more mouse traps.
Oh,
we
you're
don't
getting mouse traps
need
now every day.
any more mouse traps. They're coming in every single day from across America.
Non-toxic moth trap. And American Cheerleader. 101 Secrets to Cheer Success. Back to School Boot Camp. Who's Your Captain? And inside, pictures of beautiful young girls in cheerleader outfits.
That's fantastic.
They have a
How come it goes from page 1 to page 74? Oh.
Yeah, what happened? Must have gotten caught outside in some inclement weather. Oh, my God.
Inclement made that joke really better than any of us would have.
Very good. That's wonderful.
They have a magazine for everything.
Look at the chick on the cover.
Oh,
she's a blazer.
Look at her. How do you not win for her?
What else? They're bringing in more stuff in the office.
The Hitachi drill bits.
Hitachi drill bits.
By the way, perfect, brand new, like all of my gifts are to be from now on.
In the package.
What's that?
Sabracadabra CD.
Yeah. What else is there?
It's like facial products.
Facial products, okay.
Someone sent me facial
Skin
products.
strategies for men.
I hate New York T-shirt.
I won't wear
Come
that.
from? What's in that bag over there with the orange thing?
Skin.
That was the skin softening.
Oh, skin
And that's
softening.
my little Fargo. I think the Dr.
What is that? Fargo action figure?
No, it's a Fargo, like one of those little things you shake
A
up.
snow globe?
Yeah, with Fargo. Is that great?
Wow, that's cool. What's the scene?
The wood chipper. The wood chipper.
The wood chipper scene, of course.
I think Dr. Steve actually sent me this, my sociopathic doctor friend.
That is great.
Yes.
And then there was this execution type deal.
All right.
That movie?
Whose desk was this on?
Everyone's
pointing
What
at
is
Jimmy.
that called?
It's called
H-U-H
question mark exclamation point.
Like, huh?
Curious, check it out, is also on the cover. Spare Parts and Broken Hearts is also on the cover.
What could it possibly be about?
And what brings it all around to make sense, She-Male Adventures magazine.
Christ, is that what that is?
Oh, my.
That was a Yoshi package that came in.
Yeah.
Big boobs and giant cocks, right?
Holy crap.
Feel free to peruse it.
Yeah. Oh, God. Wow. What the hell?
There's something you don't see every day, huh?
No,
What
that is
is
a
that?
giant hard-on.
Is that mine?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. It's a pair of black shorts.
It's like silken boxer
Yeah.
Jim
shorts
gets more mail than anybody.
with a little star on it.
Star, because I want to be a star. Oh, this is the American Idol stuff?
Yeah, someone sent you a bunch
Yoshi.
of
American Idol stuff.
All right.
Jim gets
There you go.
3 or
All
4
right,
boxes.
let me
a
see.
day.
I gotta see that. That picture is. Oh. Oh my God!
Listen,
but they're having fun together. All these
they
guy
probably
girl
are.
things.
Before that gets thrown out, believe me, I think that we have to be more balanced in this studio with the pictures we hang on the wall.
No.
I think human
I don't
resources would be interested to hear the complaints.
You know what we should do?
Look at that chick fucking that guy in the ass.
Jimmy, you make a good point, because when the celebrities come in here, the one thing they notice is the wall of chicks. We should have one picture in the middle that's just there. Just there in the middle that kind of blends in with the montage that we have
always,
up there.
Their tits
And see
are
if
always so fucked up.
Someone get a picture that is one of the
You have to put
one of the
same paper
subtle
on.
ones, I guess, if we could even use that word under these terms. And just throw it in the middle of our Britney Spears,
This guy's trying to be
Christina
a chick.
Aguilera montage
And
of pictures.
I have a copy of a great book. I want to get this guy in here. His name is Evan Cohen. He's like a fan of the show. He wrote a book called "I Was a Murder Junkie: The Last Days of Gigi Allen." This guy went on tour.
Oh yeah, I thumbed through that.
It's really a good book, man. I couldn't stop
pretty
reading
sick.
it. Yeah, but he was on tour with Gigi and the Murder Junkies for a few weeks, and he got to see everything. And he wrote. It's a short book. It's like 100 and 200 pages or something, but it's really great.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, Gigi.
Who always
They
wanted
got
to
a picture in there of Gigi dead
Yeah.
in his coffin, and there's whiskey with him, and they kind of let him live the life right up till they put him in the ground.
Yeah, he was in. I bought some Gigi DVDs. Just awful.
What's the red hat?
That's him from Yoshi. It's a porn company, Red Light District.
Oh, of course it is.
Signed by some people.
Porn stars?
Eric Everhard.
Everhard.
Yeah, I'd see he's lucky he got in this business, because what else is he going to be, a lawyer with that name?
I know. What a stroke of luck.
It's Everhard, your client, and Manuel Ferrara, and I don't know the rest of the names. T-Von
Nice.
Swine.
All right, if you're calling the program today, you got to use your porn name.
Porn name?
Yeah, use your porn names today.
That's right.
Just another wacky radio bit that radio shows do across America.
What is this?
Let's say hi to Eric. Eric, what's up?
Hey, boys.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, the thing that pissed me off with the hurricane coverage was yesterday on Fox. They're talking about the whole downtown area, the French Quarter, Canal Street, everything is underwater. And then they have the fucking press conference with the mayor and the governor, and they're saying, oh, yeah, Bourbon Street's dry, Canal Street's dry, the French Quarter's dry. I was waiting for one of the reporters to say, excuse me, but have you been listening to our coverage?
Yeah, they love extending disasters is what the news does. So even though they're not adding any new features really, any new fear features, they love making it sound like it's going to last for forever. And they don't love when the disaster ends. Like the second the water starts receding and going down, they won't want to report that. They'll be like, well, reports that part of the levee is weakening and it could burst, causing the whole area to reflood. Like they don't like saying, well, it's getting better.
I just saw a video on the news. I gotta step in here. The guy on the roof pointing at the fire.
Yeah.
That fire is out. It's been out
Right.
for hours, maybe close to a day now, but they still show the footage of the guy on his roof pointing at the fire.
The Carlos Mencia looking guy.
Right.
Yeah.
So until they get other outrageous footage, they're going to keep showing the stuff they already have.
Like it's happening now.
Right. Yeah, because they don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
The average viewer is looking up, going, "Oh my God, look at that poor guy on his roof, pointing at the fire." Well, that has passed. That one incident.
Right. Yes,
but
sir.
But they'll continue showing that all day long.
You guys are talking about the gas. One of the biggest things, I've got a lot of friends who work refining and whatnot, and they said that is one of the biggest issues right now is refining capacity is down. And one of the local talk show hosts here in Denver yesterday was commenting that the oil and gas industry is the oil industry is bringing in more crude than they're refining.
Oh, yeah?
It's a variation of something like 600,000 barrels a day.
Well, then why don't we get refineries cranking? That'd be more jobs?
Because the fucking environmentalists won't let us build
There
one.
you go.
They have been trying
There
to
you
build 5 refineries in Arizona for 3 years, and the environmental lobby has it tied up in court.
You know what, dude? I'll say the environmental lobby is irritating, but the big oil companies have really. There's so many other alternative ways to do this that's
Is
just
there
not being.
really?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't think there are.
I think so.
At the point we're at in history right here, maybe in the future, someday we'll have matter, antimatter generators, like in Star Trek. But right now, it's all about the Earl.
I'm all for the windmills.
Windmills, huh?
I want more windmill fields.
More than bird killers.
Covering the entire country in windmills might work.
Wow, that drive from, where is it? The drive from Phoenix, I guess, to the left coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you pass through the windmill farms. Holy crap. It goes for, how many miles does that go for?
That's a lot.
Seriously, like 50, 60 miles?
That's a lot of miles of windmills.
Just massive windmills.
Have you heard how many hundreds of thousands of birds are killed by those windmills every year?
Really? Fuck them.
It's funny, the environmentalists talk about how great windmills are, but at the same time, then they turn around and you have the animal rights groups say, well, yes, we derive power from the windmills, but the windmills are killing hundreds of thousands of birds per year who fly into the blade.
You know what I say? Pump the shit out of Alaska. Why not? Who goes up there? Laszlo. Laszlo's the only guy I know actually went to Alaska.
Hold on, there it is, right there. It's, making my point. Fox
The
News,
same fire.
Same exact fire from yesterday with the guy pointing at it from the rooftop. Stop.
Why do you need a devastating graphic when that's not what's happening right now?
That is not happening right now. That's the stuff we saw yesterday.
It probably wasn't even happening yesterday. It probably happened 2 days ago.
Yeah.
That's probably from another storm.
That might be from 1969.
Fox is really, really beginning to get under my skin. Pardon my French.
Ooh.
Just stop with
Language.
the old footage. You got enough new footage to go with. Where did the guy go? We're talking about.
I think there are alternative things that are. Like you look at the electric cars and stuff like that. You can see that the technology is really. I mean, they're getting like a lot. Like Steve's got a hybrid. Steve drives a hybrid, which is just creepy on some level.
I have my hybrid.
Yes, it runs on water and honey and bee energy. I scoop them out and I put them in the gas tank. And as they try to leave, my car goes.
Generates energy.
Stupid. Fucking trying to keep his own little outdoor place.
Bee power. There you go. Yeah, that's all well and fine, you know, the hybrids, but he still pulls up to a gas pump.
Yeah.
He still uses petrol.
I just think they're like, what? You're a Malata mongrel class of vehicle.
Steve's got the hybrid.
What's wrong with the hybrid?
Nothing. I'm asking. I was actually defending it.
How much does it cost to fill up?
Now it's about $20.50.
$20.50
Right
to
there.
fill up your tank.
Right there, it makes
How
it
many
sound
miles
great.
do you go?
400 miles on that.
400 miles. Yeah. I just filled up my Escalade yesterday.
Are you over $50?
I am so over $50.
I went over 50 for the first time. My tank's smaller than yours. I'm like, what? $50 to fill it up from empty?
$65, and on that I can go 350 miles.
Yeah, I mean it's not. I don't.
Truckers are laughing at us right now. By the way,
know.
But you know what it is? I don't care about gas prices. Why? Because we're rich.
Speak for yourself.
Really?
No, you know why I don't think about gas? I only fill up like once every 10 days. Living in the city, I do the cellar and back every.
Yeah,
I don't
you
do
really
any driving.
don't drive that much.
It's amazing. So it's like, I mean, whatever it is, I don't notice because
My
I never use
commute's
gas.
not that far. I can go for a week or so, a week and a half on a full tank if I'm just driving in and driving back home. So
but you're up to $65.
$65 to fill the gas tank
it hit
up in that
50 for the
monster.
first time for me, and I was like, what?
I'm noticing I'm getting a little lonely out there in the huge SUV club.
Oh, yeah. You certainly are.
You look around now, and remember a couple of years back, you could not, you drive down any highway, it was SUV after SUV. Now, not seeing as many.
Yes.
Kind of alone out
You
there.
can't have an SUV unless there's a TV in the back of the seat and you have gold teeth.
Right.
That's who drives SUVs, pimps and dope dealers and radio hosts who can't wait to get home and get away from the germs.
Jimmy's on fire.
That's it. Got away from the germs. Of course.
I'm sorry, Steve. So your hybrid, which actually gave us a nice ride to Ozfest.
Yeah,
You wanted to leave early, so I missed Sabbath.
Did it?
But how was
the
acceleration, Jim?
The pickup is not that bad. It's a quick little car. It doesn't go really fast. It goes maybe I've had it up to about 95 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And at that speed, it gets about 12 miles to the gallon, maybe around 11.5 miles to the gallon. But at most.
Wait. What? 12 miles a gallon?
That's
that hunk of shit? I thought it was like 80 miles a gallon.
No. At that speed.
Well, he was going 95 miles
at
an
95
hour.
miles an hour.
Oh, right. If you're going extremely fast.
Yeah.
How would my Saturn, and I'm not trying to name drop, but how much would my Saturn get to a gallon?
I don't,
90 miles an
A
hour?
rough guess.
It's probably not that good
much.
either.
No. Okay.
Like when I'm coasting around the city, this thing gets around 60 miles to the gallon. I mean, you know, when you look at the energy meter, it says it's getting 100 miles to the
You have
gallon.
an energy meter?
The whole
You got to get in his car. It's half that.
My energy meter.
Yeah, half those meters are bullshit. They're just there spinning and lighting up for no real reason.
Well, it tells you when the engine is shut off. basically.
When the gasoline engine has shut down and you're running on battery power.
When you're running on battery power, because as it's moving and as you're braking, it's charging the hybrid. Thank you, Jimmy. I speak with my hand.
So when Steve talks, just to interrupt you see Steve is moving his left arm, and like it looks like he's holding a softball that doesn't exist. That's how his hand is clenched. And like a Roman emperor, he's presenting something to the people. And it's just well-spoken dreck.
Or is it horse shit? The rest of the car.
Horse shit. Where are your batteries stored?
In the trunk.
In the trunk.
Well, not in the trunk. It's in that area, I guess.
Below the trunk.
Yeah, below the trunk.
Where a gas tank would be.
Yeah, I mean, half of it is like maybe a 10 or 11 gallon gas tank.
Any problems? Can you go? Like, say you run out of gas. How far can you go on your battery?
I've had it down to 0 once, and I went about maybe 20 miles, I think.
And you're on no gas.
On no gas. I mean, but you have to drive pretty slow. You got to drive about 30 miles an hour when you do that.
Why did you run out of gas?
Because I wasn't paying attention.
What could you?
With all those gauges and meters,
you know what? It was brand new. It was brand new, and I thought, shit, let's see what this thing can do. And I was on.
I know what happened.
What happened?
You went to get gas, and when you got out, they thought you were threatening. They didn't realize you were just standing up to look around.
I seem to have run out of petrol. Tigger, could you pump some gas into this, please?
Or something that sounds like that to the attendant.
Wow.
But you're right. You don't see that many SUVs on the road. You just don't.
No.
You won't. And what about those people that have to drive in from, western New Jersey or eastern Long Island? Exactly.
Commute from Maine.
But that's the way to go, man. He's getting like 60 miles to a gallon or 40 miles, 50 miles to a gallon. My point was that like when there are ways to do it
cut down
a lot. They could do it full electric if they wanted to. They could. Come on, they absolutely could. I mean,
but don't we live in a country where if we want to drive an apartment building on wheels, we should be able to?
If you can afford it, absolutely.
I mean, why not? This is America. And if we want to drive these huge gas-sucking SUVs, we should be able to. We shouldn't even have to worry about it. We shouldn't have to be rich and fancy. We should be able to just be the average Joe that goes to work and earns a good wage every day. He should still be able to buy that big vehicle because we're Americans. We shouldn't have to be like a big cuddly bear and buy a roller skate with a D-cell battery in it to get to work. A hybrid. What? It says pussy car. It's a pussy mobile.
Certainly does not.
There is nothing sexy, nothing strong, nothing. People heads aren't going to turn.
And why? Then how come there's year-long waiting lists for these things? Are there that many pussies that want hybrids?
Yes. Only one company is dumb enough to make them.
Right.
It's a hybrid. It's part vehicle, part carnivore.
Hybrid.
I'm spending a lot less on gas.
Yeah, I got my hybrid. It's a chick magnet.
Well, look, Lexus is making a hybrid Lexus SUV that's coming out. That's actually, I think it's out right now.
Really?
The Highlander is an SUV. Hummer's making a hybrid, which I don't understand because it's going to maybe 14 miles.
What
to
make
the
is
gallon.
yours?
Toyota.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Speaking of hybrids, did they take that magazine? Because I want a picture hung up.
That's a hybrid, all right.
I like Steve for doing that, though. I respect the fact that he's saving some money.
Let's say hi to Tim
Good
in St.
job.
Louis. Tim, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on, Hope?
Hey, man. Tim,
you're on.
Go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, that's nothing. I just wanted to say it took I filled up my tank yesterday on my big truck, and it was almost $700.
$700.
$700. What do you drive? Like a tanker truck? Do you have to fill the actual rig, the back?
No, it's a 2001 Freightliner. It's got 150-gallon tanks on each side.
Wow.
Oh, 300 gallons. $700.
How many miles you go on that?
I'm on my way to Spartanburg, South Carolina right now from St. Louis.
I mean, how many miles can you go on a full tank?
About 1,200.
1,200?
That's it?
That's a lot of miles, man.
Well,
Come on.
for $700?
Pretty good. 1,200.
How much a gallon, sir? So I don't feel like doing the math.
I was in Nevada about 2 weeks ago, and I paid $2.79 a gallon.
That's high.
They're saying in Jersey it's up to $3 in some places already. All right, Tim, thank you. Well, we're going to get a lot of these calls. John in Oklahoma, $640 to fill up his tank. Right, John?
Yeah.
What do you drive, a Honda?
No. No, Freightliner.
All right. Well, obviously, it's out of control, the fuel cost.
Tell B-Power Steve that all the money he's saving on gas will be spent replacing that $500 battery in about 3 years. Also, that big old acid-filled battery causes more damage to the environment than gas.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
You don't have... it's not vented, right? Not vented batteries.
No.
Yeah, the old-style batteries used to leak.
Yeah, it's totally self-contained, and there's selling tons of them. So
have they told you about battery life and how long those things are supposed to last?
I'm sure it's in the documentation somewhere.
It ain't just like going to Sears and buying one of those batteries and popping it under your hood.
Well, no, that's the thing. It does regenerate power. It doesn't. The combustion engine powers the fuel cell while you're driving. So as far as how long that lasts, I don't know. I can look it up though.
Yeah.
And the guy who just wrote that, he's like one of those guys. He just says shit.
Gloom and doom guy.
Dude, that acid causes more problems than gas. And people go, really? Yeah. He's the guy that when you talk about counterfeiting money, he's like, dude, the government's the ones counterfeiting it.
Yeah, where's your facts? None.
Dude, they are.
Don't have
There's
one.
a website. Let's say hi to Carl in Texas. Carl, what do you got for the program?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Carl.
Hi, Carl.
Yeah, when I was in college, we actually built a couple of hybrids for the Department of Energy. One that was gas electric, like what Steve's got, and one that's a hydrogen full hybrid. And to be honest, yeah, those gas electrics are great, but the mileage on them is still a problem. You're still using gas. It's a start, but the reality is the way it looks like it's going, and BMW's already produced one, and Honda's already made one, and GM's making them. It's these hydrogen-powered vehicles.
No, he's right. He's right, but you have to put hydrogen refueling stations on the highways, and it's going to be a while. The hybrid car is a nice transition piece.
The main problem
Yeah, where do you find one of those?
There was a good hydrogen-powered mode of transportation a few years ago. It was called the Hindenburg. That thing worked out well.
Oh, my God, the humanity.
Oh, vehicle. But you guys are talking about
get out of the way.
SUV. The purpose of the vehicle was to actually produce it, to make it exactly like a 2000 Suburban, and it had the same functionality, same acceleration, same haul, everything. So you didn't lose anything. So to the driver, it was exactly the same vehicle. It's just you fill up at a different place. That's all.
All right. Thank you, Carl.
Yeah, take care.
Chuck from Pittsburgh saying, sorry, the increase in my weekly gas cost from $1.60 a gallon to $2.60 a gallon is about $22. The cost of walking away from an accident, priceless. There you go. I like some steel around me, my friend. How about that? What happens when your car gets rear-ended and you get battery acid all over?
Well, that is the one drawback.
Yeah, that is a drawback.
Yeah, the whole fucking car is a crumple zone. I mean,
it's
really.
a huge, of just tinfoil and battery acid is what you drive around in.
Yeah, it's a very light car, hopefully. And if you read about hybrids, you realize that the progression would be to build these things out of lighter, stronger metals.
Of course.
So that, you could build a smaller car that wouldn't weigh so much.
Composites,
Exactly.
space-age polymers.
Exactly, but that's where it's going.
Oh, there goes Steve. Steve is driving around in the studio in his hybrid.
Here comes Steve to work.
Steve goes against Steve to the left in his hybrid. Cool. Look out. Here he comes. Oh, Steve.
He's showing off now. Jesus.
There's a bear driving the hybrid.
Clumsy claws are trying to hit the buttons. They're fumbling.
Steve, careful.
Oh. It doesn't make sense that you're the one with the hybrid. You should be driving the Hummer.
Oh, you need the big vehicle.
I used to have an SUV.
You must be hysterical squeezing into that thing.
No, it's not. It's surprisingly roomy on the inside. Ope's been inside it.
Yeah.
There's actually a lot of room on the inside.
It's a weird angle, though.
What do you mean, angle?
I can't even explain it. Like the windshield and it goes up like.
Does he have one of those huge dashboards?
Yeah.
Like because the windshield has to be at such an extreme angle to cut down on wind resistance.
Yeah, it's a weird angle. So you're looking out the front, through the windshield, but because of the angle, it's just a strange view.
Yeah, the windshield is huge. It's shaped like a big wedge to cut down on the wind resistance.
It's like a big cheese wedge shape.
Oh my goodness,
it's really strange. You can't put anything on your dashboard because it starts off really, really, tiny and gets bigger.
All right, hop in it again, Steve. Take another lap around.
Faggot.
It's a hybrid.
See him on the side of the highway, broken down with an electrical cord, looking for a place to plug it in.
You don't have to plug it in, though, Jim.
Of course you don't.
All right, let's say hi to Gonzo in Long Island. Gonzo!
Yeah.
What's up, Gonzo?
Not much, man. How you guys doing?
All right. Go ahead, Gonzo.
Oh, all right. Listen,
on defense of Steve, man, I got a hybrid. I got the Toyota Highlander, and that thing boogies, man. It puts out 260 horsepower. You freaking fly on the highway.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's a Highlander, you know? It does good gas mileage. I just took a trip up to the Catskills, and on the gas tank, it was what? I got almost 28 miles per gallon on an SUV.
All right, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Hey.
All
See
right.
ya.
Bye. All right, Anthony, we got more Hurricane Katrina coverage here. Fox News talked to a homeboy. This is what one of our crack staff wrote down. Homeboy talks about anarchy in New Orleans.
Anarchy. Nice.
Joining me now live is a man, Aaron Age. You are 22 years old. You have walked here. You spent the night here on the concrete.
Right.
How frustrated is everyone? I understand there were fights overnight.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of fights. It's a lot of looting going on. It's a lot of, stealing or whatever, people fighting or whatever. So a lot of people, emotions are running high. Our mayor, Renegades have a plan on, this kind of policing these incidents or whatever, but he doesn't.
Would you say there's anarchy in the city at this point?
It's bedlam out here. It's a lot of people that's going crazy. I want to say to people all across this country, look how we living. New Orleans is a place, it's called the Big Easy. It's a place of fun and having good times or whatever. And we have people that's looting and acting crazy because we confused right now. We don't know what's going on out here. And our mayor's not telling us. We're just not getting any feedback.
Is this one of those situations where it's a desperate situation and people are taking desperate means to survive?
Right. Like you say, you take desperate measures for desperate situations or whatever. And people are doing whatever. Stealing, to looting, to robbing people. One girl got raped last night. It's crazy. And I want all kind of women to know across the country, this is what kind of stuff happens to you at hurricanes if you don't take the right kind of preventions to avoid this.
Well, we certainly have a lot of problems to fix here, and city leaders hopefully will resolve your plight as well as that of everyone else below us.
There you go. Some of the latest audio.
People get raped? That's what happens in hurricanes?
That hole in the levee is getting wider.
Seems to be getting wider, huh?
It certainly does. That's the big breach. You can see the water.
It looks like the water's almost even in height, though.
Hmm.
Or is that a big drop-off?
Yeah, I think that's a drop-off right there.
Yeah. Wow, man. Unbelievable.
Yikes. Jamo.
So go ahead. Well, that particular stretch of levee, that's the
Why do we only get in one ear?
breach.
Sorry.
That is one of two large breaches that initially developed the day.
It's only in one ear.
It's not only in one ear.
Sorry,
we got room. The room is speaking.
What happened? Do what?
No, sometimes you have to flip it back and forth real quick. It shorts out.
All right.
Well, is that what it is?
That's all we
try
have to
that.
do? All right. Well.
Monday night. Wow, this wasn't the big one that everyone feared. We got off easy once again. We narrowly averted a catastrophe once again, but then the next day, all of that water, all of that tidal rise that into Lake Train saturated that section of levee so much so that it finally fell apart in two spots, that 17th Street section as well as at another section. However, the other section is now flowing properly. It's not leading more water into the city. However, as we all know, all night long, more and more water has been spreading block after block, rising higher and higher into the city. And at 10 p.m. last night, in a very somber news conference in Baton Rouge, state leaders predicted that by about right now, the city of New Orleans everywhere would be under 9 feet of water. It does not appear to be that is the case. Certainly not 9 feet deep around the Superdome. However, it is a crisis on this elevated bridge. As you can see, this materialized overnight in the dark. When we got here, we got up to this overpass that we're on. It was one of the most eerie scenes I have ever seen in my life. Peer over to the edge and you look down and all of these people were sleeping. In fact, there were even more people here last night. It was body to body, little kids sleeping together, elderly men and women sleeping adjacent to each other, and people talking. You could barely tell they were humans. It was so dark. Remember, it's a blackout. There's no power in New Orleans, no electricity. Well, this is how desperate the situation has gotten. These are residents who had to evacuate their neighborhoods on the day after the hurricane when they thought they had escaped tragedy. Well, certainly 20 hours later, next thing you knew, water rising into their front door, into the windows, up to the ceiling. And so they have all walked here from miles around. And here is where they were on concrete, an elevated overpass, hoping some National Guard trucks, like the ones we're seeing right there, will bring them into the Superdome. You can't walk into the Superdome right now. It's surrounded by 4 to 5 feet deep water. It's a moat around the Superdome, and there's about 15,000 people now inside the dome. The helipad you might be able to make out here on the edge of the Superdome, 2 Black Hawk helicopters with the Louisiana National Guard. This is where they land and drop off people they have rescued off of rooftops and in surrounding flooded areas. That number is now at 3,000, but as we speak, the search and rescue operation now in high gear. Back to you in New York.
All right, Phil. Oh, my God.
Here's your update.
What are they going to do?
Oh, my God.
Nothing.
I didn't realize there were people still wanting to get into the Superdome. They're trying to get everybody out of it, and now people still have nowhere to go.
Well,
to get in.
well, they don't know where to
go.
Take the people that are already inside, and then there's more people that want to get inside because it's better than living on an overpass.
How many people can you fit on a cruise ship? Because they were talking about doing that.
A couple of thousand.
A couple thousand.
Yeah. A few thousand. Yeah. You could fit
How many cruise
5,000.
ships could you possibly get in that area?
Oh, you'd have to find a way to get people out, put them on trucks or whatever.
That's the hard part, is getting them out.
How about Royal Caribbean and all these other? They should each donate a ship for a month or whatever. I mean, it's a lot, but
You insane?
why not?
Because I'm taking a cruise in the spring, and I don't want my room mussed with.
Not the one you're on.
I'm a fancy person, and I need a fancy room.
Oh, people will be fighting over the suites. Yeah, that could
Need
get ugly.
graffiti on the walls of my room.
I'm sure that wouldn't happen.
Let's go to Gene in Florida. Gene?
Yeah, what's up there?
Hey, Gene.
Hey, I just wanted to comment when the waters start receding, you were talking about the media, not having anything to go on. Then they'll be on to the bodies. Now we're going to go in and recover the bodies. That'll be the next bit there.
Yeah, they always go in those waves. Right now it's all about the flooding, and then afterwards it'll be about the body recoveries and then rebuilding and...
Exactly.
More than 100 reported dead in Mississippi. That number is so low it's not even funny.
Oh,
That's all they're reporting right now, 100 people.
Hey, Gene?
It's going to be astronomical. Go ahead.
Were you in a, just because you have a name that goes for a boy and a girl, were you in an area of Florida that got hit or no?
I was in Fort Pierce. Yep. Two times last year, or 3 times.
No, I mean with this storm though.
No.
Okay.
No, we just north of the one this year, but
all right.
Last year didn't even compare to what they're going through. What we had last year. It was not even close.
I felt bad for my sister. She lost her roof last year in one of the hurricanes in Florida, and that's
down here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nothing. I mean, you guys got hit with what, 5 in a row or something in the Orlando area.
If they get any weather down there now, it's just going to be a problem, a bigger problem.
Rain will be.
Tuna Can Charlie, what's up?
How you doing, guys?
Hey.
Happy birthday, Bird Vagina Lips.
Thank you, TC.
Hey, I'm up in New Hampshire, and I got pissed off yesterday when I drove past my gas station, and the price of gas went up by 70 cents.
Overnight, 70 cents?
Overnight.
Wow.
Like the gas in their tank is suddenly more expensive. Like they're laughing. They are laughing at us.
By the way, I heard just on the same vein, I heard someone instant feedback me or instant message me last night that there was some hotel in Texas or a motel, a Comfort Inn. Again, I don't know if this is true. That went from $99 to $199. They were price gouging because these poor people are running out of. If that's the truth, I would love to know what their address is. I would love to give them a good plug on the air, and maybe people could look it up and call that Comfort Inn and make reservations. What scumbags! Jack your price up.
Did anyone say there's skinnies on the roof? There's skinnies on the roof.
Yeah, the Black Hawks coming in to rescue people.
All right, let's say hi to John in Jersey. John, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I was just wondering when they were going to get to the important issues, like whether or not the New Orleans Saints are going to be able to go play in their stadium or what.
Probably not this year, man. They'll probably have to be displaced.
They're designing helmets with clothespins on the face masks so they can, no? Got a stink in there, right? Nothing?
G-Nan, it looks like, from Minnesota.
After that joke, we should have our headphones designed that way.
G-Nan, what's up?
We're just talking about the thing that's going on in New Orleans with the stealing of the shoes.
Yeah, they're stealing shoes in New Orleans. Shoes. The Foot Locker down there got destroyed.
They took all my shoes and my glasses.
Yeah.
And you think they'd take water and food.
Well, they are. They're taking everything. They're saying on the news now that they cannot control the looting in the area. They just have pretty much given up on that point.
What'd you say they need to take what? I didn't hear you.
Water and food instead of shoes.
No, they got to take food, but it's a lot of places don't have food.
Or at least hip waiters.
Hip waiters?
Hip waiters.
Yeah.
Well, they only work in certain clubs.
Hey, I was going over your numbers, and they're pretty sweet.
All right.
Over my numbers?
Where are you from?
Minnesota.
Okay, I thought so.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Take care. Would you like some food?
That is a dopey-ass accent.
That's horrendous. I would rather not eat than hear that.
Do you want some food? Shut up.
No, you ruined my appetite again. Congratulations. 2 weeks running.
Gonna take another angle here.
What, Opie?
The experts have hit the TV. The experts have hit the TV. Every disaster needs an expert.
Of course, they parade them out.
To help us through the feelings we're feeling.
The know-it-alls.
So here's a psychologist.
They're taking that angle with that expert? Because I've seen experts all day on engineering and disasters and
those
first
you can
aid.
understand.
But this is now a psychiatrist?
I would love it would be interesting if one of these news organizations interviewed someone to just explain how they even begin to rebuild. Yeah. How do you clear out this devastation? Where do you start?
You got the truck, you got the crane. What do you pick up first?
The dead fish and dead animals that are going to be... I mean, do you understand the rot?
Everywhere.
That's going to be the smell. I mean, that's because it's not like it's at least in October, November. I mean, it's August.
That's just amazing. Well, Georgia, the psychologist, was on the news this morning.
Ooh. The devastation caused by Hurricane Katrina has the whole nation reeling this morning.
With us to talk about it, best-selling author, psychologist, and Fox News contributor, Dr. Georgia Whitkin, the author of Stress Relief for Disasters, Great and Small, and certainly this would qualify as great. In fact, some are saying this could be the worst natural disaster we've dealt with. Yeah. You know, when you see the range of emotions the survivors must go through, you know, it seems unbelievable. A lot of them feel thrilled that they were able to make it through, and now they're looking ahead to a future where everything they've known is gone.
Yeah, I mean, we say, how could they possibly survive? We're kind of built for disasters. That's part of what we've dealt with for, millions of years. But what happens while they're in the midst of it, like now, is really a kind of emotional shock. You're an automatic pilot. You're saving your own life. You're not feeling pain. Literally a numbness that protects you and helps you move. The hardest part.
Literally a numbness?
I tell you one thing, she's insightful.
What an ass. And we've been dealing with disasters for millions of years? Excuse me. I think early man has been around for, maybe a million, right? Million.
I'd figure in the missing links, too. So
yeah.
It could be a little longer.
I don't think they're worried about disasters back then.
Yeah. They weren't building levees either.
No.
They were just running around trying to make fire. Natural disaster was good, stupid, because it burned things, and they would keep the fire.
It's warm.
Wow.
But now I want to hear more, though, because I'm not sure, because so far I've learned a lot.
Psychobabble.
That people are trying to save their own lives, which is interesting, because I thought people just kind of stood there like cows on fire.
Waiting.
She's good.
They got to get rid of the experts on TV. They add nothing to the discussion.
Unless, like you said, it's a physical expert on how to build something or an engineer.
Yeah, exactly.
Move. The hardest part is what happens right after.
Oh, really?
Once you've been rescued and your life is devastated. That is absolutely the hardest part. What happens is, number one, you're overwhelmed by what lies in front of you.
This is why I like her, because do you understand, until she said that, I always thought the hardest part was 2 weeks prior. But apparently, it's right after disaster strikes, things are hard.
And then you're overwhelmed.
When you realize, because I remember a friend and I were talking, and he said, what do you think happens when everything in your life is taken away? And I said, you probably don't feel much.
No.
And according to her, you're overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed. So
I stand corrected.
I thought you'd go search out a carnival.
I'm going to the fair.
Right. Is there a street fair that I could go to?
You're overwhelmed. Okay.
No homes, no community, etc. Number two, there's no routine to give you any stabilization to help you to predict what's coming next. So your body still feels like there's an emergency and fight and flight. The adrenaline is pouring, and there's nothing you can do with it right now, except perhaps be in a shelter. Number three, there is exhaustion. You've saved yourself. You've gotten out of danger. You've gathered your family. Hopefully everybody's safe. But there's really such exhaustion, and yet your brain is still on alert and your body's still on alert. And survivor's guilt, you've heard it. What that means is, as you said, Steve, you feel lucky to be alive.
Well,
on the other
no
hand,
shit,
too
right?
guilty about
I
those.
saw you looking for it. I'm like, I'll save you the time.
I know, that's exactly the one I was
Well,
looking
no
for.
shit, Sherlock.
Wow.
Jesus.
I don't know, but she was saying number
Has
3.
anyone learned anything yet?
I was still looking for 1 and 2. I haven't heard 1 and 2 yet, and she's looking for number 3.
Yeah. I backed up a little bit.
As
she
you
says
said,
you get a little
Steve,
sleepy.
You feel lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
On the other hand, too guilty about those that have been lost to really have any kind of enjoyment.
Wait, can you just stop that? Can you rewind it at this dog shit reporter in the background who went, oh, like the exasperated, commiserating sigh?
The guilt of the...
Listen to this phony.
As you said, Steve, you feel lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
On the other hand, too guilty about those that have been lost to really have any kind of enjoyment.
the loss, yeah.
Compassionate reporter.
Yeah, the loss, remember.
Where's my coffee?
Great loss.
Great loss.
Have any kind of enjoyment. And that's for years. Everything I'm saying goes on for years because the brain keeps reviewing the images you've seen to try to help you digest it, which also means it's disrupting sleep. And last but not least...
Last but not least.
Hopefully it wouldn't be least, because in this little grouping, least is really insignificant.
And I hope everybody's listening very carefully to this.
All right.
Very carefully.
Hey, in there. Wake up. Wake up.
Headphones on, boy.
She said carefully.
We're all going to listen carefully.
Listen, everybody.
She's an expert, God damn it.
And I hope everybody's listening very carefully to this. Very soon, the nation will move on. There may be money allotted, but the huge outpouring now and the presence of all of the support system.
I listened very carefully. Very money, the soon shall move on.
She didn't say that, did she? I wasn't listening that closely.
She might as well have.
I was... Wait, can you play that? I was so nervous I heard it wrong. I don't understand. Very money, the soon shall nation. I tried listening carefully. I couldn't do it.
There's so much pressure to listen carefully.
Ben is trying to listen carefully, but the poor little fella can't get the headphones over that Easter Island skull of his. Just take 2 separate headsets and hold one from each on there.
Old Biloxi hair.
Ben is wondering why he's walking to work and there's National Guard helicopter circling his head.
Don't.
Oh, was he not helpful this morning? All right, listen, we want to get some people from New Orleans on the phone. Yeah, Tom's probably really hot. All right, good. Hey, Jim, where's that coffee?
Tom's dead, dude.
Oh.
What an ass.
He really is retarded. Do you know how awful he'd be in a crisis like this? Trying to find a dry surface to dump white powder onto?
Dude, you got flying mirrors and razor blades. Dude, help me out.
Oh, my God. Wow. All right, I backed it up because we got to listen closely again.
I hope everybody's listening very carefully to this. Very soon, the nation will move on. There may be money allotted, but the huge outpouring now and the presence of all of the support systems will be gone. There'll be other disasters. The nation will move on, and these people will still be repairing for years, and they'll be doing it as they feel alone.
Right. Forget about you.
Yeah, she does make a good point because...
Like she does.
In a way, because Fox, CNN, they're all covering it like it's the biggest thing, and they're showing that they're caring and really concerned with what's going on down there. If news breaks on the wire that we caught Osama bin Laden, this whole thing goes away immediately.
Yeah.
Absolutely immediately. Showing that in the end they don't give a flying fuck.
No.
I feel bad for people. It's like just sucks to lose everything, all your shit, your personal, irreplaceable. Ugh, fuck,
Yeah.
man.
That is huge.
Your trophies, your phone, whatever it is that you keep. You're not just
all your
things.
personal items.
The reality is, though, we all have just junk.
No, I know, but there's some
Do
stuff.
you really have anything that matters that
Just
much?
shit that says, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
And I was here. I've existed.
Stuff I fight the urge to throw away.
That stuff.
Even your photos. No
No.
one looks at their
You
photos.
need your photos.
I do, Opie.
You never go through.
You go through your photo albums.
You never go through at family functions and go,
please.
look, remember?
Maybe
No?
maybe once a year tops. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what they're there for.
Maybe.
I look at my photos. You think I don't want to see my picture with 50 Cent or any of these other celebrities?
Very important to you. That would devastate you.
Lloyd Banks, maybe? Some other G-Unit members?
Your collection of celebrity photographs.
I actually have to
destroyed.
put that on a server. Somebody has inspired me to do it.
Let's get back to the expert.
Somebody.
You know, you're right.
This is very important.
This is what a self-centered ass I am. We're talking about a disaster in New Orleans, and I've somehow turned it into I have to save my celebrity photos.
Right.
I'm a fool and an ass.
Hey, Paul Anka. Paul Anka's on ABC.
The residents get relief.
There's that band he fished at.
Just want to live while I'm alive.
What a ham.
It's my life.
Oh, he's pretty good.
He sounds really good.
Damn. You got to give it to him.
And he
That
looks
band better
good.
play good.
All right.
I'm holding up my part of the bargain.
He was belting out of tune.
He was old school.
Talking about being alive. That's a good choice of music today.
Well, maybe people
alone.
Right.
He doesn't
And,
care.
you know, I'm sure just like that man right there waving the towel or waving the shirt, he feels alone. When's one of those helicopters going to pick me up? For the people who are still
They picked him up
inside of
yesterday.
New Orleans, who did not get out, it's almost as if they're trapped because they don't have, you know, there is no food inside.
That's right.
And so then when you hear a story about the looting, where people have broken into the Winn-Dixie and they're ransacking the store, or you see these people, you know, there are a lot of stories and a lot of pictures of people walking off with Rolexes and shoes and groceries and everything else. But there's just, you know, at some point, you suddenly, I'm sure those people are saying, look, I'm not stealing, I'm surviving.
That's very interesting. I think some of them really know very clearly they're stealing.
Yeah.
But this is what happens in situations where you lose structure.
Yeah.
You know, this is part of human history. When the structure is gone and the routine is gone and the police are busy, there's a feeling of that you are anonymous. It's almost as if people feel like no one's going to see them, everyone's busy doing their own thing.
Look at these pictures.
I'm sure there's a lot of people also that feel like there's no one's going to help them but themselves at this point. Because there seems to be no capacity, you know, right now to help everyone.
And I think what we're going to find is that there are going to be stories of how people helped each other.
Oh,
That's going to be touching and breathtaking.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dr. Georgia Witkin, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
How about this, Dr. Georgia? Thanks for nothing. Thanks for no insight.
Nothing. No insight. Nothing extra there. Nothing learned.
I'd rather fucking sit in a Volkswagen and listen to Eric rave about Florida morning radio shows. Oof. What was that one you loved so much?
Ooh. What was it again?
Ooh.
Ooh, the fiasco.
Ooh.
Ooh, the fiasco.
Ooh.
Do they call themselves the morning fiasco? Because it's all zany and crazy.
Opie, it's just the fiasco.
This whole thing's a fiasco. Ooh. The fiasco.
Let's say hi to Wendy. I guess she's calling from Louisiana. Wendy?
Yeah, hey.
What's going on, Wendy?
Nothing, I was just calling because I heard you talking about people in Louisiana, you want them to call, and so I'm not in New Orleans, but I'm involved with the relief effort in northeast Louisiana. We're about 2 miles west of Jackson, Mississippi, and it's just, we have like 1,700 people in our civic center down here, and I've just been out there almost 24/7.
Well, we got us a crusader.
You got the XM down there, huh?
Oh, yeah, I love you guys. I've never called in, but you guys are awesome.
Oh, thanks. Well, what can you tell us that we haven't heard yet?
Well, the thing I've noticed mostly is yesterday when I was there, people were, just kind of loud and obnoxious and having fun. And it seemed like yesterday when they heard most of the news about New Orleans, they're just getting really down. It was really quiet yesterday. That was about the worst. And they're just, I think, kind of realizing now that they are pretty much lost everything.
You know what they need? They need some When the Saints Go Marching In. Right? Don't they do that at funerals in New Orleans? They're a real up event. You know, you get the horns, and it just makes it sound happy. There we go. Hey, New Orleans, how you doing this morning? This is for you. Yeehaw, we're having fun. Come on, throw the beads. Show us your tits, New Orleans. Come on. Drink.
Wow sticker on.
Yeah. We're up on the balconies. Because you'll drown if you're not. Show those tits. Show your tits. Show your tits. Yay! You know something? They'll be back to doing that next Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
I'm convinced. The first thing they're going to do is make sure that whole area is fine and dandy.
Well, tourism is a huge part of that city.
And make sure the bridges, airports, everything to get people in is taken care of. Yeah. And the outskirts, the houses, everything like that, you take your time with that. Just make sure we get tits. Don't make a maniac out of me. We get the tits. New Orleans gets tits.
Wendy.
Yeah.
What else you got to add?
I was just going to tell everybody out in the news, thank you for making it sound like we were never going to see New Orleans again and scaring the shit out of us.
Well, it's not.
Doesn't look good.
Yeah, it's
the news was more accurate than normal.
Yeah,
yeah, no doubt. At first, we didn't think it was going to happen, but now it is kind of thinking. But anyway, happy birthday, Jimmy. Punching out.
Oh, thank you, sweetie.
All right.
Bye.
Let's say hi to Bob in Putnam Valley. Bob, what's up?
Bob.
Hey. Hey, what's up, Bob?
How you doing today?
All right.
Hey, I want to know where all these guys, these third world countries that were calling us cheapskates during the tsunami. Where the hell are they now?
Yeah. The United States never gets any help. We're considered too rich to get help from the rest of the world.
You know what? We don't want their dirty foreign workers in here. We can take care of it ourselves. We don't need them. They need us. We don't need them.
Not even words of support or anything.
Write a hurricane song.
Well, have there been any words of support? I mean, maybe there have been. We just haven't seen them. I mean,
I watched the news all day. I didn't hear no Jacques Chirac say, "We will help you."
We're pompous asses, though. These disasters happen all over the world, almost every week. Let's say.
Yeah.
You know, we read it in our papers like, that's too bad.
People say good.
That earthquake took out thousands of lives. That stinks.
But as a country, we're always there with money and manpower.
Right.
Always. We're the first dumbbells to line up.
I understand.
Always.
I understand.
I think we give more than most other countries combined, money-wise.
Very charitable.
Let's say hi to Rob on Long Island. Rob, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
It's Rob from Copper Trot, Long Island. How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Jimmy, happy birthday.
Thank you, buddy.
Back to that bit. I like it. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, did you guys have any information on that year anniversary show coming up?
We're going to do a couple things. We're going to be on XM for a year. I believe October 4th is our year anniversary, so we want to do something on that day. And then we're trying to throw together some kind of big, huge Halloween bash.
Ooh. Very nice.
Where we'd have a huge party. We'd have people showing up in costumes that have something to do with the Opie and Anthony show. That's our twist. You could just imagine the costumes that the listeners would come up with.
People dressed as Ben Sparks.
Yeah, people dressed as Ben's
Master
Hog.
Poe.
Yeah, dressed as maybe my apartment with the mice.
Oh, mice, very funny. A moth.
And then we'd have really good prizes for the best costumes that have something to do with the Opie and Anthony show. And then I think we've already booked Anthony's brother's U2 band.
Yes.
Joe's U2 band. And I think we're just waiting for the Hard Rock Cafe to say yes or no to our little shindig.
Mm-hmm.
The 4th you're doing it?
No, well, the 4th we'll do something different, and then a Halloween party that is the real bash.
Well, I hope I'm in town. I want to attend
Jimmy, I got some information for you. Guess who's playing Johnny Cash in an upcoming movie?
I heard Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
He may be
His
good, though.
favorite actor.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he'll be good. Who knows? I mean, he may be great for that. I don't know.
He looks good in the part, but I mean, I just hope he doesn't whisper.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
My name is Rob, and I'm on the radio.
I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps tracking. Oh, I'm a boy named Sue. That train keeps rolling. I'm down to San Antonio.
Joaquin, you have to sing louder.
My dad left home when I was 3. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. I'll let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
What about I shot a man in Reno?
Just to watch him die.
All right, we got some heartbreaking audio here.
Ooh.
We were talking about this morning. The man losing his wife in the hurricane.
I think even the reporter was crying in this one. She was getting choked. It was awful.
This is brutal.
Crying like a grandmother.
She was really not happy.
Absolutely brutal.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm a dang good.
What happened?
The house just split in half.
Your house split in half?
Right here on Hollingham, Bayview. We got up in the roof, all the way to the roof, and water came, and the house just opened up, divided.
Who was at your house with you?
My wife.
Where is she now?
Can't find her body. She gone.
You can't find your wife?
Oh, she told me, she told me. I tried. I hold her hand tight as I could, and she told me, you can't hold me. She said, take care of the kids and the grandkids and my kids.
What's your wife's name in case we can put this out there?
Tony Jackson.
Okay, and what's your name?
Hardy Jackson.
Where are you guys going?
We ain't got nowhere to go, nowhere I'm going. I'm lost. That's all I had. That's all I had. I'm longing for more Joe.
Wow,
that's awful,
man. Oh, boy, that reporter really kept her composure.
I know. It's good to see them, though. They never act like human beings.
No, they really don't. Wow. That's pretty tragic.
That was brutal.
Yikes.
So
they're on the roof, and the house just came apart.
Yeah.
Just busted apart, and couldn't hold on to her. Yeesh.
What about the people that went up to the attic and had no ways of, punching a hole?
Punching a hole, yeah, that's what they're saying too. People that climbed into the attics, no way to punch a hole into the roof, and the water came up into the attic. And they're going to find a bunch of drowned people in the attics.
Or suffocated because the air can't get in.
Yeah. Done.
That's an awful death.
Should have fucking left when they told you.
Were there any places that got actually covered with water, like the houses got covered? Did it go up that high in places?
Yeah. Completely covered.
Completely, man. A lot of these people didn't have a means to leave. Though.
Walk. Get out.
Start walking.
Whatever.
In the rain.
Steal a car. I don't know. Get your ass out of this. Somehow you do something. You do whatever it takes to get you, and especially if you got a family, get you and your family the hell out of there. That's all. Leave.
And the problem is if you got no money, there's just nowhere to go. If you got no cash. Like, I mean, for me, I would just book a first-class ticket if it was available.
You get a limo. Takes you to the airport.
Right.
You go to the Continental.
Well, they have
you get the first class. You board first.
Of course.
And you're having a drink while you're waiting to leave.
Yeah.
That's it. It's easy.
Well, that's actually an important point because it's kind of a parody of the silliness of saying just leave. There really is. Some people can't leave. They're just kind of fucked. What are you
I don't know. I'm saying if you have a family, you leave.
You figure out something.
You get the hell
or try to figure out
out
something.
of there. At least get out of the bowl that they're talking about that is New Orleans.
What if you got the old grandma? Now what?
Put her in a shopping cart and wheel her ass out of the bowl.
Actually, I saw one family do something similar.
See?
Old grandma in the middle of the boat. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. Seriously, though, if you got the older relatives, the sick...
Guy in a wheelchair? What are you doing in fucking wheelchairs with hooked up to IVs and stuff?
You gotta leave.
How are you gonna leave?
What? You just go. Well, those people, you don't. They die. It's called...
You're talking about the people that
It's like the old limping zebra out on the plains of the Serengeti. You know, he's gonna buy it. When all the little zebras poke their head up and go, uh-oh, lion, and they start running, and that little limping one is limping, yeah, you know he's buying it.
Because
you have problems on each and every front there.
Every single front simultaneously, and in a very wide geographic area, which is one of the things that makes this particularly challenging. It's almost in many cases worse than the typical hurricane that is much more concentrated in the area that's devastated, so the ability to get help from the outside,
a lot of raw
from everything from fresh water to medical help, is usually much more easy than this particular situation is.
The problems with sewage, start with that. I mean, because of the way New Orleans is built, and really any city that gets flooded, sewage automatically is going to start flowing right into the city, right down the city streets.
Exactly. So you have, first of all, people exposed immediately to raw sewage, which the sewage treatment plants, of course, are not working because the power is down. And secondly, you have sewage contaminating the water supply. So you not only have the danger of the sewage itself, but also the sewage contaminating the water supply, and thirst and the need for water is one of the primary needs that must be fulfilled as quickly as possible.
People will drink dirty water.
People will drink dirty water.
If they get thirsty enough. What about, I mean, we heard this.
Oh, God. This is going to get so much worse before it starts getting better.
When I was young, I played behind a Krauser's in New Brunswick with my buddy. I was like 13.
Yeah.
Just, frolicking in the water because it was hot. And I drank a whole bunch of it, but I didn't realize that it was coming out of like one of those giant concrete...
Big cement
tubes. It
tubes.
was sewage. And that night, I just walked into my living room and vomited on the rug. I couldn't even stop it. It's awful.
Drank sewage as a child.
A lot of it. I was thirsty.
What are you, stupid?
I didn't know it was sewage.
What a dopey little kid.
I don't know.
You're just drinking water from this
creek behind a Krauser's.
A creek? In Jersey?
Yeah.
Good job.
I really shouldn't have done that.
Hey, go back to Fox. They had a story about looters going through the slot machines looking for change.
Oh, at the casinos?
At the casinos.
That's the place.
They don't really know what to do with this coverage. It's like, New Orleans underwater, but Mississippi just completely destroyed, or Biloxi, whatever.
Team coverage, Opie. They're all over.
They're trying.
There's a few open gas stations.
All right.
But how long are the lines?
Speaking of gas, we got a little Bush action here.
Bush.
President Bush is returning early from vacation today to deal with the aftermath of Katrina, and the White House says one of his first orders of business will be to approve the release of some oil from the nation's strategic petroleum reserves. An Energy Department spokesman says companies hit hard by the storm have already sought loans of crude oil from the reserve, a supply of oil kept in case of national emergency. The release was approved by energy officials last night, and the president will address it with a White House task force when he returns to Washington around 4 p.m. today. At least 8 Gulf Coast refineries in the path of the storm have shut down or reduced operations, taking out anywhere from 8 to 10% of the nation's production capacity. It could take weeks or even months before some are fully operational again. Experts say the refineries' loss of power is a problem, but the flooding is the biggest obstacle. The Coast Guard says its crews have spotted sunken platforms and oil rigs in the waters. It's dispatching hazmat teams to deal with related oil and chemical spills, but says its primary focus remains on the search and rescue effort.
Man. How about this? How about loaning them crude oil? How about just fucking giving it to them? Like instead of forgiving foreign debt, $30 billion to get some scumbag third world shithole of a country to agree with one of your dumb overseas policies. How about just giving away some fucking oil to people who pay taxes here? It's enraging.
It certainly is. Done nothing to help drive down these fuel costs. And now it's even worse. $70 a barrel.
It's insane.
Jesus, when they were talking about, will oil go over $40 a gallon? Or a gallon.
A barrel.
A barrel.
Right.
40. Whew.
Could those filthy Saudis help us a little bit?
No.
Of course they won't.
Yeah, their asses are smooched with all the time by Bush, and nothing. And they do nothing. They're huge over there in OPEC. Just do something. Raise production. Pump out more oil.
How about some help, scumbags? Because we're the only things preventing the fucking House of Saud from being overthrown.
Yeah.
Is the fact that I think we also protect their nuclear weapons, too. I know we do in Pakistan. We kind of guard their nukes so the radicals can't get them.
Bastards.
Just
you get
awful.
Nothing in return for these
nothing.
Animals.
And it's not just Bush. I mean, it's all
it's
politicians. It's all, every American official on that level is tied into those creeps.
All right, let's say hi to Pete in Wisconsin. Pete?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Let's go, Pete.
I was listening to you guys talking about these poor people, and, you know, I was watching it last night with my wife, and this guy's talking about his wife dying, and that's sad, but, you know, I turned to her and I said, look, I don't care how, I mean, we have means, we could get in our car and drive away, but I know the police were supposed to be going through these neighborhoods saying, get the hell out of here. And what I don't get is, if these people walked up, they had, what, a day and a half, and knowing it was coming there?
Yeah.
If they have that much warning, aren't there buses and shit you can get on and go? I mean, I don't think it's just a matter of the cops are just going to leave them there if they say, hey, I don't have a car.
Just to play devil's advocate, let me ask you, like, if say you're poor, a lot of people in New Orleans are broke, man. You got no money, you got 4 or 5 kids and a couple of babies. Where you have no, your credit is shit. You got no money. Where do you go? Like, are we gonna get on a bus in go to where?
Don't they have those camps? Wouldn't that chick just call you from that thing where they were splitting people up?
I think that's a post-disaster thing. I mean, I don't know, but
I don't know. Hey, Opie.
Yeah.
I want you to listen clearly on something. I want to tell you something.
I so knew that was coming.
Yeah, that was coming. I thought he was actually going to fart into the phone, which would have been kind of funny.
Exactly. We could have had erections around the studio.
They got just a ton of footage of the looting now. That's the big thing they're going with. And I'm just thinking, where are they bringing all this stuff?
To dry ground to eat it if it's food, but I don't know about the merchandise that they're stealing.
Yeah.
Question coming in. People want to know, a couple of people have instant feedback this. If drinking the sewage was an initiation to get into the Lords, Jimmy.
No.
No?
That was after, I think, my Lords thing, when I decided to settle my life down. Here's what happened with the Lords. A couple of the guys were going to build the fort, and Frank, who is now a cop, and I went to buy the letters that were going to go on the outside of the door so we didn't have to do any of the heavy lifting. We were looking for, like, gold L's.
Of course, those letters that people use on their mailboxes, the Johnson family, something like that. And you were looking for LORDS.
Yeah.
So you can put it on the outside of the fort so that if a rival gang came and saw the fort, they would know, don't knock here.
Don't mess with the Lords.
This is the Lord's turf. Right. Everyone get your cocks out.
Yeah, it's the Lords. You were going to put that cheesy stick-on letters?
No, probably the good ones that go on the front door.
Oh, those.
The big Lords.
Oh, like the metal ones that you got to tack in with the little nails?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then you were tough.
We weren't playing games.
No.
All right, we got to go to Ohio. Mark?
And if you, by the way, if you came from a rival gang and wanted to get into the Lord's clubhouse, all you had to do was walk in. Because we weren't going to do shit.
Of course not.
Yeah, here we got some extra chips.
Mark, what do you want to add to this discussion today?
I agree with Anthony. I'd say I don't care if my wife had to blow a cab driver to get me out of town.
Oh, you crapped out just at your punchline.
I just was going to say, I don't care if my wife had to blow a cab driver to get me out of town.
No, that was his punchline.
I thought he had something else after that.
It's kind of a hindsight thing, too,
648 killed, 322 injured in a stampede. Where was that?
That was in Iraq.
Okay, it
was in Baghdad. At a bridge across the Tigris, somebody decided to yell that there was a suicide bomber in the crowd. So a few hundred people decided to stampede each other to get off the bridge, and some of them fell into the water. Others were trampled.
600 dead? How many people were standing there?
There had to be a lot of people on that bridge.
Let's go to Mary on Long Island. Mary.
Hi.
Mayor.
Yes?
Go ahead, Mary.
I was upset because I went to the XM site and I couldn't find your phone number.
No.
And I finally found it on Whackbag written on a toilet seat that Jeeve had posted.
Jeeve. Well, at least when you go to the XM website, we're on the front page there, right?
Gotta be.
No, you're not.
Wow.
Not
what a surprise.
Can someone go to xmradio.com and just check?
Why?
No, you're not.
You're supposed to be positive today. That cabbie gave you that positive thing this morning.
Click on his icon in your head.
Yeah, click on the icon.
I am, and I realized I'm only wishing cancer on certain people instead of AIDS.
No, you weren't on the front page. I couldn't find your phone number
Let
anywhere.
me see. Oh, this must be...
Right there it is.
Jeep.
So, Mary, what do you got?
Nothing. I just, I was trying to respond to a comment pages ago. I mean, like a long time ago. So, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
But I'll call you again. But now that I have your phone number, thanks.
They have on the front page, and could you scroll down a little?
Yeah.
They have a disaster relief thing, which is great, which is obviously very important.
Yes.
And under that, it just says XM Online now included with your subscription, because that's more important to have, I guess. That's going to sell more.
Then programming. Well, we got Major League Baseball.
Of course.
U.S. Open.
Excellent.
Phil Collins on Live at XM.
Cool.
And Big Ten Conference, Pac-10, ACC.
Cool.
College football, XM Cafe.
I wonder what Sirius has on their homepage.
Oh, all right.
Let's go to Big Dick Daddy. Big Dick Daddy, what's up?
Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
Jimmy.
I'm right here.
Your little thing about the poor people, this and that, if they can't get out. I'm with Anthony, man. Fucking survival of the fittest.
Dude, look, there are people that wanted to get out. There are people that just didn't heed the warning. And I'm just saying that I'm sure that there are people that just couldn't do it because they have nothing. Because this is not Beverly Hills, dude. A lot of people there have shit.
No,
We've been there.
They have nothing. They produce nothing. They're living off the fucking system.
That's
survival
awful,
of the
dude.
fittest.
Stop.
If you don't have a fucking job, and I'm supporting you, you know what kind of great loss is it if you've got nothing?
What are you talking about, dude? What are you
You're
talking?
You're saying these people that have nothing, they don't have a house, they're living on the street. Nobody gives a shit about the homeless people in New York City.
That's not true. A lot of people give a shit about. First of all, dude, hold on. Well, hold on. You're wrong. Let me correct you. Do you live in New York?
No, yes, Buffalo.
Okay, well, New York City, not Buffalo. You don't live in New York. You live in southern Canada. So stop it.
Oh, Jimmy.
Stop. That's ridiculous what you're saying. It's ridiculous. How much do you make a year? You make $300,000-$400,000 a year?
No, I make about $125.
Okay, so you're in pretty good shape. So you have no empathy for somebody that makes $12 or $13 a year, which a lot of these people make, or $15 a year? They're below the poverty line.
No, those fucking people can get out of the city. It's the people that don't.
No, a lot of them couldn't, dude. A lot of them couldn't.
They got 2 feet. I'm with Anthony, man. Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, you're right. They should. They should have just walked out. You're right. I guess that's the way to do it. When you got 4 kids and a couple of babies and a sick grandmother, you got 2 feet. That's everybody just walk 35 to 40 miles to what? I don't know. We have no money, but we'll get a hotel, all 8 of us. I mean, I know what you're saying. You got to do what you got to do, but some people just couldn't do it. What an ass. And $125,000 in Buffalo, that's like $8 million anywhere else in the city.
Oof. I lived there. You're right. Let's get out of here for a little while. Remember, Derek wants to hit that button.
It's crazy. This is what it's all about. Oh, I love this.
Wow. T-Show 36 double D's. T-Show 36 double D's.
Shoving your breast in everyone's face.
36 double D's. T-Show 36 double D's.
Oh, wow.
He just will hurt down. Will hurt down. He just will hurt down anywhere.
Whipple Mail Wednesday.
She'll flash you. She'll flash you.
Hey, I'm all for it.
She'll flash you.
And there's boobs in your face.
I'm all for it.
The guys get breast. Hey! This is what it's all about. Oh, I love this.
Wow.
Whip them fuckers out.
This is fantastic.
Wow. That's why we call it wow.
Talk about the boobies. Take your bra and take it off
Opie and Anthony,
XM202.
All right, you're checking out the Opie and Anthony program.
I have an asshead to address.
A bit different today. Yes, Anthony.
Scott from Whackbag. What's your online name, you fuck? Anthony, did you sing I'm Leaving on a Jet Plane after 9/11 to make you feel better? I realize it's just a joke, but where are the 9/11 jokes? When Jimmy isn't willing to make jokes about it, maybe you should follow his lead. First of all, what joke was made? What joke? What was I singing? The When the Saints Come Marching In? That's a funeral. They play that at funerals in New Orleans. That's the point I was making. What jokes are being made here that are inappropriate? You asshole. And then he goes, New York, a hell of a town. We have buildings crashing to the ground. LOL. What?
Why don't you call in with that?
I have no idea what you're even talking about. And Jimmy isn't willing to make jokes. What jokes isn't he making, and which ones am I making? And what are you talking about? I love these people that instant feedback and think we have any clue as to what you even mean. What jokes are being made?
When you play the Saints Go Marching In, it was said as in they play it at funerals. It's what they do when they're bummed out.
Stop it. What
a
tool. It's people that just sit there on the edge, on eggshells, waiting for an excuse to jump in and say, you motherfuckers. And by the way, 9/11, we played I don't know how many 9/11 tribute songs from these schlep fuck-ass musicians trying to capitalize on it and goofed relentlessly on it. Is that joking about it? Why not? Oh, we were goofing on the musician, but it was still making light of the situation. Don't try to inform us as to what we could, couldn't, are, or aren't goofing on. What an asshole. Give me your screen name on Whackbag, you douche.
Like, look at this picture in New York Newsday. There's a bunch of people walking in what is almost waist-high water.
Yeah.
And it's like they have, let's see, a little kid, and the woman's holding a baby, and there's another little kid, and I don't know how many. This might be one family, let's say 2, 4, let's say 8 or 9 of them. This is the deep south, okay? People just bang. Not where the fuck are these people? How are they getting out of town? Hey, that guy said, just tell the cop you don't have any means. Hey, officer, there's 9 of us. Can you take us about 60 miles to another place where the hurricane won't hit?
The cops even said on TV they were overwhelmed. They didn't even know what to do.
Of course.
They've said they've never seen anything like this, and it was like walking around in a third world country.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm banning Scott. Let me see. Ban. Not going to tell me not to. Good.
No, because I'm sick of those asses myself.
Asshead.
Ban.
He bans you.
You make a good point. These people that supposedly are fans, but wait for that moment where we fuck up a word.
Just wait.
Or where we're not funny or something, and then they start a whole thread. How awful something is. Go fuck yourself.
And then John from Denver saying, I think the dude meant when you were saying, show us your tits, etc. Dude, mark my fucking words. That will be happening at Mardi Gras next year. Mark my words. They will absolutely be ready for Mardi Gras to make money, and people will be shouting, show us your tits. It's human nature. This is how things happen.
There will actually be. I tell you, the element of tourism is the one thing that guarantees New Orleans is probably going to bounce back because people are going to go down there for Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
And people are going to want to go down, and people have a weird desire to do good things sometimes. As much as people are creeps, but especially if they know it's safe, people will go, we got to support New Orleans this year and go down and fucking drink and be animals. And people, Mardi Gras, I guarantee you this year will be an absolute mob scene.
Yeah.
More so than normal.
People treating me like Rick Delgado or something.
Why? A hat right on your head.
Let's say hi to Dirty Joe.
Anthony's wearing a hat.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, little Jimmy.
Hey.
I've been watching all this Fox News footage, and like you guys were saying, they're going with the whole looting thing now.
I lost my little thing. I can't concentrate until I find it.
Hold on, sir. Opie lost something.
That's a problem.
Opie, what did you lose?
You better find it, or we might as well all just go home.
Things won't be the same. What was it?
Oh,
I guarantee
my God, what is it? The tip of the cap from his pen.
Yeah.
But not even the thing.
Not even the cap.
No.
Not even
the
the
little
thing that
metal.
covers up the thing.
So this translates, by the way, what he lost? Nothing. It was of
Nothing.
no importance.
It was important in my messed
Oh,
up
he would
brain,
have looked
though.
for it till.
All right,
till he
sorry.
found it.
Sorry, Dirty Joe. Go ahead. I got my
was
little
just
thing
saying
back.
all the looting that they're focusing on now and all the news channels, Fox News, MSNBC, and all that, and all this footage, I'm watching it over and over, and there's only one question that keeps popping into my mind. Where are the white people at?
New Orleans,
white people.
I mean,
yeah.
you can
Looting?
you can make all the jokes you want, but we've been down there. It's predominantly black.
Right. Black
And
low
downtown,
income.
especially downtown New Orleans.
And believe me, if a little white town got hit, they'd loot.
And there was some Italian-looking guy with his hat on backwards being kicked out of a store by a cop. Literally, the cop kicked him out of one of the broken doors. There are white people looting.
He looks Mexican.
No, they're not. And can I just say one other thing?
Wait, hold
guys?
on, dude, what do you mean, no, they're not? Are you saying that in this situation they're not, or that white people wouldn't
Dirty
loot?
Joe, seriously, have you been down there?
No, I have never been down
It's
there.
pretty much at least 80% black downtown.
In certain areas it is, yeah.
I'm not surprised. I mean, I was just saying, I mean, it's pretty bad that something like this happened, and that's what they're trying to do.
Oh.
It's just,
You know what?
plunder, steal, whatever you want to call it.
We all think we're above what you're seeing on TV. No fucking way. If it happened to us, white, black, yellow, blue, you're gonna do what it. All of a sudden, your animal instincts are gonna kick in.
You're
gonna
grabbing food.
You're gonna be jumping into supermarkets looking for water, what have you. And if you see the opportunity to possibly take a pair of sneakers or something, you're doing it.
Look at the way mob scenes happen. Most people in mob scenes are normal people. But when a mob just, you know what I mean? People act weird with a mob mentality, man.
Love
Yeah,
the
they
mob
do.
mentality.
Can I say one other thing, guys?
Yeah.
No.
These idiots that instant feedback, email, whatever, about your show, I've been listening since day one on NEW. I'm a member of Whackbag. I don't feel the need to go on there and post or critique anything you guys do because you guys have been at it for a while. You know what the fuck you're doing. All right, 9/11, I listened to every friggin' show you guys did, and that was some of the best radio I ever heard. If I remember correctly, September 17th, I think it was, you guys were playing all the stupid songs that were banned from radio, and Anthony was singing them as Neil fucking Diamond.
Oh, yeah, remember that? That was fun.
That was a good
And
impression.
it was fucking hilarious, and it's one of the only things that made me laugh throughout that
But
time.
we went serious for many shows in a row. We had no idea when you start kind of coming around and starting to try to make people laugh again.
Yeah.
We had no clue. We had to make it up as we went along.
But you just got to feel it, and I mean, you guys have been.
I've heard that we did a great job during 9/11. I've never heard those shows and have no desire to ever listen back to those shows. No
I listened to
fucking
them
way.
once
Nah.
since I originally heard them, and just realized how great they really were. And you guys have done great with the Hurricane, man. You got to joke about some things. You just got to know the line, and you guys obviously know the line.
We're getting
especially after being fired twice.
We're getting it. We're hitting this story from all sorts of angles. I mean,
You have to. I mean, you guys, now that you're on XM, you've got totally different kinds of audience. I mean, you got totally different members of your audience now. You got to hit it from every angle.
I think there are some douchebags that hear us talking about the hurricane and then hear us laughing our ass off at Jimmy talking about the cab ride in and think we're laughing at the hurricane. Or I make a joke about Ben's hair looking like a hurricane, went through it, and it's like, dude, stop it, man. Shut up.
It's just annoying as a true fan. Like I said, I've been with you guys since day one at NEW. I emailed you guys while you guys were off the air. You guys were really cool about emailing back. That just made me even more of a fan and go, get XM specifically to listen to you guys.
All right.
It's just annoying, and I wish people would just, if they're going to listen to the show, listen to it, enjoy it. If you're not liking what they're doing, change the fucking channel.
All
It's
right.
that simple.
Thank you, Dirty Joe.
All right, guys, later.
All right, let's say hi to Stan in Tennessee. Stan, what's up?
I was just going to agree with Jimmy. I have a 5.5-month-old, and if this happened where I live, I'd be looting, trying to get diapers, baby food, whatever. You know, you got to do what you got to do.
Anybody would loot.
I really believe none of us is above actually looting if the opportunity is there and you're that desperate.
And I'm not justifying stealing Rolexes and sneakers and
Oh,
that
I
kind
don't.
of shit.
I don't justify it, but I'm telling you, I think more people would in that position would do it. It's simple as that.
I'm a pussy. I'm not the guy that throws the rock through the window. But I'll be in there after.
Absolutely.
I don't break the window, but if the window's broken and there's some shit in there, I'm grabbing.
And I'm such a bad liar. If a cop is like, what do you do? I'll be like, oh, no, I thought it was open. That would be my acting.
Yeah.
No, I thought the store was open.
Wasn't it opened?
All right, Stan.
No, I thought the lights
All
were
right, man,
open.
punch it out.
Thank you, buddy. Let's go to...
I bought this last week. I was returning it.
Oh, officer. Let's go to Jason in Louisiana. Jason.
What's up, old name?
What
What's
up,
up, Giggle Pudding?
Hey.
Hey, I got an update for you on some people in the shelter.
Yeah, man.
There was one relatively nice lady that went to a porta potty to brush her teeth, dropped her toothbrush in the toilet, and wanted to reuse it. Came back, asked for some rubbing alcohol to clean the toothbrush off, and wanted to reuse the toothbrush.
Dude, why would she be brushing her teeth over the toilet?
Because the other toilets, well, I don't know.
Why not a
regular
sink?
Bathrooms with the mirrors weren't open.
I don't know.
All right, I'm moving on. Let's go to Kevin in Pennsylvania.
That is bullshit.
Kevin.
Hey, yeah, I was just saying, I think a lot of people maybe didn't leave because all the fear-mongering that was going on in the media. Every week they've been hearing about this storm or hearing about this, and they build everything up. When the media built this one up for them, they just thought it was another time getting hyped and didn't realize how devastating it really was going to be.
No, I think, I don't know. I think the majority of people still believe what they see on TV.
Yeah.
As the word of God.
Word of God.
All right, guys, keep up the good show.
You would like to think that most people out there can see through the bullshit, but I don't think so.
Do you know what clip we need, by the way?
I got people in my family that just buy this shit as it rolls off the TV. I'm like, come on, it's so obvious what they're doing here. Don't you see this? Says cops were looting, saw looting firsthand. Let's go to Alan and
taking food and things like that.
Alan.
That they needed. Yes, sir.
Who are you talking to?
He just started his conversation before we picked up the phone.
You're talking to your pal there?
Yeah, I'm about 20 miles outside New Orleans. I've seen the looting and all that, and there's some bozos stealing TVs and so forth, that kind of thing, but 90% of the people are just taking and things they need, food, and items, just to get by or what have you. Walmart opened up one of their stores there and just told everybody to help themselves, and that was literally, out of need.
Right.
Obviously I'm okay, so I didn't take up on that, but these people are, desperate. Given that situation, I don't care who you are, you're gonna lose.
I think so. All right.
You're gonna lose. We got communications towers down there, and I'm in place just waiting to be able to assess damage to these towers. We can't go nowhere. Nothing we could do. People had cell phone coverage for a while because all that stuff runs on battery backup, but that stuff is puttered out. All the batteries are shot, so that's why people can't communicate.
Right. All right, Alan. Hang in there, all right?
All right, man.
We got a problem with Frank for some reason. Frank, what's up?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good.
Millionaires. I wanted to find out how much the caring millionaires are donating to the Red Cross.
I don't know
if you guys care so much on the air. It's pretty obvious.
Hey, Frank, none of your fucking business.
All right, well, tough guy, if you're going to play in the air like you give a shit and you complain about gas prices so high and we're going to identify...
So we should just blurt out, we should just self-servingly blurt out what contributions we're making? Is that what we should do, Frank?
Frank, what is your point? I'm not sure what your point is. Like, you're saying you don't believe... I'm not sure if I follow you. You're saying you don't believe that we care, or I'm not sure what you mean.
All right, here's the trick. Well, whatever sound effect you play, but
anyway.
Just
stop trying to predict what we're going to do and just answer the question I'm asking you.
Record aside. Anyway,
right.
All I'm saying is if you're going to donate, say something. If you don't want to say total, say we're donating. Yeah, we care.
Because people never donate. Because people never just donate and don't say anything because it's self-serving.
But why say that?
Nationally
Frank,
syndicated radio show.
Why say that? What's the use of saying that? We're talking about the event.
Like you really care. If you want to talk on the air and care and make jokes or whatever, then say, you know what, we're trying to help out any way we can. Show that you give a shit.
Oh, you mean because that would make it okay for you?
No, it would make it okay for me.
Then why are you worried about what we say about what we donate? I don't get it.
At least it would show you give a shit.
Oh, is that what would show we give a shit?
It
Like he said, self-servingly going, I'm donating. Yeah. Pat myself on the back.
No, we don't even have to defend ourselves. I mean, if you listen to the show, you know exactly what's going on.
I listen to the show every day, so don't say that like I'm not a listener. I don't get it. I get it.
Where are you from, Frank?
We showed no caring during this show today.
You say you do on the air. You talk about it.
Did we show that we cared in any way during this show today?
All I'm saying is...
Today.
Answer the question.
The answer to the question is, you acted like you did. Is that your answer? And furthermore, if you guys are such millionaires, like you keep saying every once in a while.
I get it. I understand. Here's what it is.
Okay.
You're a southern dumb motherfucker who doesn't get sarcasm.
My accent is what it is. All right.
No, here's what you are. You're a dumb motherfucker who doesn't get sarcasm.
My accent dictates my knowledge. All right.
Yes, it actually does. You're a southern dumb motherfucker who doesn't get sarcasm.
By that logic, you're a fucking idiot, too, because you got the dumb New Jersey accent.
No, I don't, stupid. I have a fancy West Side accent.
Well,
that's who I sound like.
He doesn't get the fancy talking thing. He doesn't get the sarcasm.
What
millionaire
a
sarcasm.
dumb motherfucker.
Oh, you guys aren't millionaires?
You don't get the sarcasm.
You don't have $1 million?
Hey, shithead! No, I'm not a millionaire.
Okay, you aside. How about the two boys who were paid 2 years
How about
to do nothing?
Oh, like the... Shut up, Frank.
And on one side, you complain about it.
Do you know what my tax burden is, sir?
That's right.
Do you know what my tax burden is? Believe me, I'm contributing millions to this disaster.
Some the fakes. Okay, whatever.
Stop trying to make a point, stupid.
Making millions of dollars.
Oh, by the way,
you're a fucking hillbilly.
You don't know what happened behind the
sarcasm.
scenes, dickbag. We were trying to get out of our contracts because it wasn't about the money. You ass.
It never is. It's about the fans, right?
No, it's about performing, dude. You get bored when you don't perform. I could make more money. I could make more money at the Comedy Cellar. You know how much I make a night? I make 20. I'm telling you what I make. $20 on a weeknight. I could go out and make a college money and make a lot more than that, but I like working on material, so I stay in. It's not always just for the money. There's a line. You want the money, but you want to do what you want to do creatively. So there is a balance.
That's right.
I understand you.
And that's something we deal with every day. That balance.
I understand that you have a craft.
So how do you not get the sarcasm? Because we're saying we care. We're not saying what we donate. What the fuck's the matter with you?
You're missing the point. I get sarcasm.
And you know what? This radio show is doing a service today. I guarantee that.
You know what a horse is, Frank? It's a pig that don't fly straight.
Where are you from, Frank?
Tennessee.
Okay. So what have you donated?
I'm going to donate as much as I can.
I'm asking for an amount.
I'm going to go ahead and say that. I am donating.
That's because you're a self-serving ass.
How many dollars?
Frank, in the end, you're not donating shit.
You're lying.
I certainly will, and I've donated for everything. I donated with the tsunami. I donated with the hurricanes in Florida last year.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You're just talking shit.
Okay, you know because you know me. Right, Jimmy?
Yeah. Well, you're making those assumptions. Why can't I make them about you? You're making assumptions.
Right.
Why can't I make assumptions about you? You're making assumptions.
What assumption did I make?
You're dumb and you don't get sarcasm.
You made the assumptions that you made the assumption that we haven't donated.
I did not say you haven't. I said, what have you?
Why would we answer that?
You guys need to listen. Self-admittedly, you don't listen to each other. Listen to your caller.
We're not going to play into your hands, you ass.
What, ass?
What?
No one is going to sit here and go, I'm donating. What are you doing that's good?
Okay, well, you said I made an assumption and I didn't.
Yes, you did.
If you're going to do something and act like...
You say I judge you by your accent, and then you say something, you fucking dope.
Hey, do you know the amount... Do you know the amount I donate every month to Hurricane Jennifer?
Ex-wife joke.
I have my own burdens, my friend.
I know
it came spinning in and destroyed everything.
You have no idea the damage that did to my
The damage Hurricane Jennifer did.
Holy crap.
It had a direct hit the eye right on my bank account.
It's tough. I understand that. Whatever, guys. I'm just trying to say, if you care...
Shut up! Stop being so literal, you boring motherfucker! Holy shit! That's right, do an ex-wife joke. Yes, sir, it's a comedy program, and it fit. He did an ex-wife joke, and you know what? It was a fucking hoot.
And that's...
You really are a fucking dullard.
And
You're irritating me.
And that's where we're doing a service today. A lot of people just laughed at that whole thing.
Holy shit! Yeah, that's right, do an ex-wife joke.
Go
Don't
ahead.
try to fucking take the literal route, stupid.
Frank, this show's a little different than you're used to. You might not be able to handle this show
That
on
morning
a
Zoo
daily
Crew
basis.
dog shit you listen to. Maybe they should play the Camel Toe song. Would that give you a big laugh? You fucking hick.
Can we?
Oh, you should hear that. I'm not going to say what morning show it was on because I have no problem with them.
I want to defend...
Fandango!
I want to defend some of our southern
listeners.
What? I want to defend some of our southern listeners. I know you're not all like that.
No, you're not. I was just attacking him.
I don't even know what they're called.
Y'all trying to act like you care? Shut the fuck up, you literal jackass. God, did he bug me. Hawk, what was that awful morning show you liked? Oh, that's right. Just go ahead and mention it.
The philanthropists. I don't know what they are.
I believe that a lot of Southerners get sarcasm.
I'm talking about him.
Thank you.
And 90% of them don't.
Because we don't want our Southern listeners to go away, because then we won't get our millions in our bank account.
I don't care where they go. You know who gets sarcasm? People in my fancy neighborhood.
Right. They understand.
Boy, did I nail him. Y'all ain't a millionaire?
Here's something for Frank. It's not about money anymore, because we don't have to work ever again. Now we're doing it for the fun of it.
Are you? That's got to be a nice place to be. I have to work.
So I guess Ant and I are pretty much working so Jimmy could get to our status, and then we'll retire the show.
Speak for yourself. I've spent more than $5 a week since we signed our contract.
That is a good point. All right, here, let me give something. Yeah, just in case I got to take a cab. All right.
I might be spending $6 to get home today.
Opie still has checks signed by Dave Douglas. Come on.
I got a good chuckle out of that one.
Knows our old program director from Boston.
He's an ass. Let's see. 45 miles an hour until the gas prices drop. What's that about?
What?
Truckers getting together? The truckers like to do...
Still there?
What's up, Lee, the trucker?
Hey, man.
Yeah, hey. I'm trying something here in Detroit. 45 till the fuel comes down or the compensation goes up. I'm sick of it. I'm going broke every goddamn day.
All right, so you're going to be the one truck out there with his flashers on that everybody's honking at and going around. You'll know his name is Lee.
Nope, no flashers. I can legally go 45 without them.
All right, well, enjoy that right lane. Just stay out of the middle and the left lane. Go as slow as you want.
Well,
I can use the left 2 lane or the right 2 lane.
I'll tell you this, man. When the truckers organize, they can get a lot done, though.
Well, the truckers are going to lose more money by being late with shipments, and they're going to save on gas.
Well, no. I get paid the same amount.
They might figure something out.
Make the freight late. That's what we're going to go for.
Oh, make the freight late. You going to have bumper stickers made up?
Hey, we got to do something. God damn it, every day I go to work, my wages go down. Everybody else's go up.
All right.
When that fuel goes up, it comes out of my pocket. And that nobody cares about the little guy. It's all the big business. They get all their fuel compensations, and it does nothing for us. Well, there's a hell of a lot of owner-operators out there, and by God, it's time to make a stand, and today is the day. That's the day I'm making it.
All right, sir. Good luck to you.
Boy, there's let me tell you something. That whole thing is going to start and end with him. No trucker... No fucking cranked-out trucker is doing 45 miles an hour.
No.
Unless it's backing into the dock.
Let's say hi to Eric in Orlando.
Hey,
Eric.
what's up, guys?
Hi.
That was good.
Hey, what's up? Hey, first off, Jim, I want to say thank you for ripping that shit deck apart. I appreciate that.
If he would have said that you guys donate anything, but it was I didn't like his confrontational, literal attitude.
Yeah.
He's one of those boobs that just knows, like, hey, the government's counterfeiting money. I knew what he was, and I wanted to pinch his nose and then spit into his open mouth.
And the reality is the XM Nation is getting together, and there's going to be a whole Red Cross thing that is happening across the channels.
Bruce Kelly actually
right on the front page of the the website. There's a number to donate to the Red Cross and all that. So,
of course.
I don't even.
I was hoping
what is the number, by the way? We have it in front of us.
Hold on, but we'll get to you, buddy. Hold on, buddy. We'll just get out the phone number.
Okay.
800-HELP-NOW is the number if you want to donate to the Red Cross. Okay. XM is teaming up with the Red Cross in its effort to help the people in the hurricane damaged areas. If you want to donate, 800-HELP-NOW.
Are you really Eric from Orlando?
Yeah. You're like my big idol, Jimmy. I call it sometimes on the show. Get through.
Thank you. Do you listen to some? Do you know who the Fiasco is?
Yeah, Pat Lynch and Taco Bob.
Did you ever go, ooh, the Fiasco? Because I know another Eric from Orlando whose head I want to split open with my elbow.
Hopefully it's not me.
No. Well, that's why he said another Eric. You're safe.
Yes.
Jesus.
No, I'm the one who spreads the virus in town. I tell everybody at my work. I play clips of the show so everybody can hear it, and they're like, "Damn, where are these guys on so I can listen to this shit? This is great." You're getting a good fan base down here, and I'm making it happen for you guys, just to let you know.
All right, thank you, Eric. Let's say hi to Dan in Philly. Dan, what's up? We love Philly.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Dan.
Listen, I just wanted to tell all these people to shut the fuck up, man. Everybody that's bitching and complaining about you guys and not being funny and not donating, they just need to shut the fuck up.
All right.
And by the way, maybe Ant wants to read the email we got because of what it's just typical though about somebody who will write something and then not talk.
Yeah. This is from Scott, who wrote before about joking about the hurricane, which we're not doing. Equating it to 9/11 and why didn't we joke about 9/11? Like, just stop. I'm not going to call in to be hammered because because he didn't like my feedback. I guess this was to Eric. He's commenting about me. I'm not going to call in to be hammered because he didn't like my feedback. No thanks. It's not an argumentative point. It's my opinion that is obviously different than his. No. You can't now. I love when people cop this thing. Well, that's my opinion. Why can't I express my opinion? You're not expressing your opinion. You were saying that we were joking about things that weren't being joked about.
And you were being confrontational in your expression of that opinion. So, again, stop backtracking, you weasel.
Yeah. Ooh. What is it with his calling me names like he's in 3rd grade?
That is a good point.
Did I call him an asshole? No.
Or a fuckface?
Did I call him a fuckhead? No. I realize he is joking. I realize he watches the same pictures I watch and feels the same feelings. When is the time right to joke? I don't know. And I'm not telling him when the time is right or wrong.
Yes, you were, stupid.
And then when I have my own talk show and put my balls on the line... Sorry,
That's terrific. That's terrific.
Then I will tell him. But I do not have access to a feedback box, which I thought was for feedback and not just ass-kissing. Now I know better.
Yes, now you do. That is for ass-kissing. And you're being invited to call into the show, stupid.
It's not for ass-kissing. We get plenty of abuse on there. And if it's justified, fine.
Just the fucking nerve of him to come in out like he wasn't being confrontational. You were. Hey, the leaving on a jet plane, LOL. You didn't write in, dude, how come you were singing that same song? It sounded like you were making fun of something. You didn't write in. You actually wrote in with a confrontational point of view. So stop backtracking and trying to change the meaning of what you said. It's all an inflection, and sometimes that comes out in writing as well.
That's the whole gist of... Like, he's reacting as if I was singing a parody song about the hurricane. And not goofing on... First of all, the most thing we're goofing on is the news coverage. And the fact that they absolutely will be back in business. You will hear when the Saints come marching in. You will see the tits on Bourbon Street and the beads and everything. Because that's the part that makes the money, and that's the part that's going to be rebuilt. And, boy, you're a little sensitive if you consider that joking about the hurricane and the tragedy.
And it is a box for feedback, and your feedback was read as it was written.
Yep.
Anthony didn't change the words, and then he smashed your feedback and invited you to call in. And now you're saying, so I don't get hammered? What you're saying is you want to express your opinion without any rebuttal.
Whoa, Calvin.
Yeah.
What's up, Calvin?
Hey, how's it going, fellas?
Hey, man.
Hey, big fan of the show. I just wanted to call in and say I'm one of the truck drivers who listen every day, and I'm down south in Georgia and Florida spreading the virus for you guys.
Thank you.
Are you slowing down to 45 miles an hour?
No, I don't think I should, man. Yeah, that's a little too dangerous for me.
All right. Well, thanks, Calvin.
Yeah. All right, you guys have a good day.
We got to cut you off because Tom from New Orleans is checking back in. We talked to him earlier this morning.
Hey, put the strudel cake on the top thing. And then the shrimp and, like, the steak on the bottom.
Yeah, Tom's got food.
What's up, Tom?
Okay. Oh, hey, guys. What's going on?
Hey.
Yeah, we're just trying to cook and survive.
It was strudel cake. At least you got food.
Yeah. Got to cook it before it goes bad.
Yeah?
Yeah, like a little coffee cake, you know, those things.
Water coming up or going down?
In the city, it's going up. Dude, your dog's out front.
Yeah, they're showing Bourbon Street, and it looks like the water's a little higher now.
Yeah, but I mean, it's going down here. I'm thinking we can might make a dash to the interstate. We're gonna, eat a little bit and then drink the beers before they get hot, and then decide where we're gonna go.
Then get in the car
and drunk and drive.
Yeah.
Wow, they're just showing lots and lots of footage of the looters now.
I saw it on TV. I went out this morning afterwards to listen to XM a little bit and watch TV.
Don't use your AC, by the way, if you drive, man. Wait till you're actually out of state before you use your AC. You're going to kill your gas.
I got plenty of gas, Norton. I got gas right down the road in Baton Rouge.
Why aren't you going to have to be... The lines are pretty awful.
I've been using my AC in the driveway, dude.
All right.
Yeah.
Hot. It's hot. Hot as balls. Why don't you do something for the hurricane relief?
Like what?
Like fly me and my buddy out of here.
You need to get out of there.
I'd be willing to put you up in a hotel far from where I live. I'd be happy to.
You would?
Yes.
All right.
Why don't you come on up to New York?
You know I don't talk like that. Aaron.
You got to get to an air poet.
I don't talk like that other dude that didn't get it.
No, we know.
You guys actually hadn't been dicks to me,
Well, not to your face.
All right.
We like you, Tom.
You're our only hope, man. Come on, get me out of here.
If you can get to an airport, because obviously, how far are you from an airport that is functioning?
Probably about 80 miles, 70 miles.
Okay, that's drivable.
Yeah.
Well, if you get to an airport We'll make sure you get somewhere.
Like where?
Myself and Opie and Norton will make sure that you get somewhere.
Tell me where.
I don't know. Where do you want to go?
Vegas.
The flights
Miami.
Jesus.
All right, good. Way to maintain.
We'll fly him to Biloxi.
All right, Tom.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's bad. The news station has now switched to prayer. The governor, that lady, is leading everybody in a prayer to stop the water.
Brother.
I don't know if that's gonna.
Yeah, that's really gonna help.
If that's gonna help too much, but.
And you're praying to the God that made the hurricane.
Yeah.
Right.
Please undo the shit you just unleashed on us 2 days ago. Thanks.
He knows what he's doing. Leave him
and
alone.
all those people, because I've been listening to it, they got people now, mostly the urban section, calling and basically, I'm in my house. How do I get there? And they're telling them to walk and kids and, you got water? Oh, no, we got some cookies. These people should have prepared a little better.
All right, Tom.
Yeah.
It's bad, though, dude, but I think we're probably that's going to be it. We're going to cook the rest of the food.
And get out.
Down the hatches and go somewhere. I need to shower, man. I need to shower. I need some real air conditioning. Just watch TV.
Do you know if there's a road you can get out on?
Yeah, I-10 West.
I-10 West.
Yes.
That's open.
That's open. And I'm on the edge, the western edge of the city, on the western edge of the parish.
You must have been, you got lucky.
Get to I-10. Then I'll be fine.
All right, Tom.
We'll
check in with you tomorrow, all right?
All right. If I'm by a cell, Ben's got my cell. My cell will work if I'm out of town.
All right, thank you,
So
Tom.
call this number if I don't answer. Call the other one.
Hang in there.
Good luck.
I will.
All right, there he goes, Tom. Some more audio coming in.
And a massive refugee moving effort about to get underway. Remember all those folks we've been telling you about who have been holed up in the Louisiana Superdome ever since, before the storm hit? They are going to be transported. There are plans underway right now for a gigantic convoy of buses to take those folks from the Superdome in New Orleans to the Astrodome, the 40-year-old structure in Houston. Folks in Houston have been wondering what to do with the Astrodome. There's even been talk of tearing it down. Well, it is going to serve a very big purpose now, sheltering all of those folks, up to 15,000 of them, who have been holed up in the Superdome under absolutely horrific conditions. They don't have running water. The toilets are all backed up. They don't have power. So now some of those folks, many of them in frail health, are going to be bused to the Astrodome in Houston.
Are you kidding me? They're transferring them from one Superdome to another?
To another stadium.
But that one will have running water. It will have food.
At least they'll be able to prep the
prepared.
place beforehand, right? And, it's got power, air conditioning. They could bring in portable toilets probably to have extra for the crowd. Yeah,
they'll clean them.
Whose job is it going to be to clean the bathrooms at the Superdome?
How long of a drive is that? Does anybody know?
That's got to be pretty far, right? That's got to be 10, 20 miles.
Yeah. I might say even farther than that, Anthony.
Taking all the people inside the Superdome to Houston?
Let's do a quick...
Houston?
Houston.
Let's do a quick
hello
math here. How many people can you fit on a bus?
Right. Probably...
Because I know you can fit on certain aircraft... You can fit 16, and on other certain aircraft you can fit 24. I don't know what it's like in the back of the plane. I only know what it's like up in the front.
Right.
I don't know how many can fit on a bus. I don't take buses.
It's got to be, 75?
350 miles.
You can fit 6. Wait, no, that's in the back of a stretch limousine. I don't know how many can you fit in a bus.
You could fit about, I'd say, 50, 60 people on a bus.
All right, so let's say 60. Let's be nuts.
Big bus.
60 into 20,000. It's a lot of buses.
Yeah,
Hawk,
that is.
Get out the calculator quickly, or rip your facial hair out.
Yeah, it's about 350 miles or so.
Wow.
That many people, 350 miles to another stadium, one bus at a time. I'm getting a Nathaniel.
Are you getting a communique?
Writing down, I'm getting an urgent communique from Nathaniel.
Why doesn't he run in?
Approximately 300 buses.
Approximately 300 buses. Now, I'm also thinking they could probably, once they get the people out and onto highways that actually work, they could probably get more transportation. Like you get them out of the stadium and to a staging area, where they could then load them onto buses. Not like you'd need to bring all the buses to the stadium and then bring them all out. You know, just kind of, it's going to probably take time to get them to an area where they can be loaded on all the different buses.
But the Astrodome is going to seem like the Hilton after that awful conditions in New Orleans, man.
Yeah.
You're right, the AC.
And someone at some point is going to have a toilet brush in one hand and a bucket in the other and have to enter that bathroom.
You know, some guy's going to try to call out sick, and they're going to be like, we need you today. But look, man, I know it's my turn for toilet cleanup. I'd prefer you have to come in.
Oh, feeling a little ill today.
Oh, imagine you walk in and you just see that heaping helping poking up through the seat, staring at you.
No, it's as high as the seat.
Because you can't flush it.
No.
They're going to be on double duty.
Opie, stop with the wordplay.
Duty.
Every stall looks at the inside of Dreyfus's living room.
All right,
This means something.
Let's go to, let's say hi to Jim in Charleston. Jim?
Hey, I'd like to commend y'all for a certain, you know, I'm not going to defend all of it, but a certain amount of y'all's coverage Monday was great when y'all would play the Fox News alert and then report that the puke had been washed clean on the streets of Bourbon Street. Reported that, you know, the Fox News alert, you would come out and you would look back.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
boy. We were using Jim to make ourselves feel better, and his phone stinks. We got some dramatic audio here from CNN.
Many people decided to ride out the storm in the wake of the previous storms this season. They had the false impression, perhaps, that they were more secure. And in some cases, they waited perhaps a little bit too long to evacuate. Let's go and talk to someone who has been through that. As a matter of fact, as we speak, Ashley Markison, if you come over here, please. Ashley is looking for her husband, Jason. Ashley, tell us, first of all, what happened on the morning of the storm.
The morning of the storm, me and my children were at my mother's house right off of Gauze, and we took it, well, the morning of it, oh goodness, the morning before it even happened, the night before we left to go from our mobile home, and my husband was still trying to fix things around there and found my little girl's cat that she got for her birthday, and we wound up bringing my kids to my mom's house and some of the stuff that I had, and I was saying, I was going to go back and get them. And by the time I was able to go back and get them, it was too late, and he told me, no, just stay, because the winds were starting to pick up. And my stepdad and my mom said, no, don't leave. And we stayed there, and I had contact with them all through the storm, and he called me quite a few times, and he was in the bathtub, and I could hear the wind going around the trailer, and it was horrible sounding. I mean, it didn't sound like that where we were at, but it was horrible sounding, and it was okay. When I finally was able to, when the eye of the storm was the last time I talked to my husband. And my kids told him that they loved him and they wanted him to come up with us. And he told them as soon as the storm was over to get out, he was going to come to us, but I haven't seen him since. I've been looking all over the place for him.
You went back to the mobile home, of course. What did you see there?
My mobile home has got at least 10 trees on top of it. There's no structural damage. I'm sure that once the trees finally start setting in more, it's going to wind up caving in through the house. I know he got out because he took his good shoes off and put on his work shoes. And my son's bike is missing, and I'm thinking that he got out after the storm wall passed the second time, and he took and that's when people are explaining to me that I've seen at the Hampton Inn that it's friends of mine that stayed there, said it was after the eye wall passed and they thought it was okay that the storm water, the lake punch train came rushing in. And I don't know if maybe he was on his bike, got knocked over. I've been to the hospitals. I'm being optimistic. I have children that cry to me at nighttime that they want their daddy. And I promised them that their daddy would come home, and I don't want to break it to my kids. I don't want to.
Ashley Markison, we wish you well.
Thank you.
Back in a moment.
I'm actually, I'm listening to the call. Well, what she's saying, her husband was there. Was she there with him, or she was there on the phone?
She was on the phone.
Oh, okay.
As the storm was coming, she could hear it.
It sounds like he could still be okay, though. Obviously, she's upset and worried and everything, but it sounds like
he might have got out.
He got out of there after the hurricane.
He got in the tub, is that what she was saying, like to kind of protect himself?
Yeah.
All right.
And then some trees crashed down on the trailer, and then he got out. But, it's very hard for people to get in touch with each other in this situation. It's not like where Tom is, I guess, where some of the phones are working because the lines are buried. There are a bunch of people that just cannot make any kind of contact with loved ones.
The governor is saying Katrina obliterated 25 to 30 miles of Gulf Coast.
Oh. Ouch.
And his face is cut up. Bob, you were telling me you were on that inside the second story, and the water, we're 10 feet above sea level right here, but the water was up into that window.
Yeah, right. I had a big wave that some debris hit it and came in and knocked me down, and I got about a 3-4 inch piece of glass up my thing, and I had to lay prone for about 6 hours.
Glass in your backside there.
Right, and then they took me to the hospital, and they sewed me up and pulled the glass out.
But the cuts on your face are from glass as well, when you were trying to keep the window from breaking.
What are the cuts on his face? I want to hear more.
He got glass up his ass?
He goes up my face.
Like I say, I got out cheap.
Yeah, let's start walking to the back. I know you want to show me something
No,
back there, but
let's not walk.
Tell me more about the history
Look at
of
him
this
limping.
place. This has been here 41 years, you were telling me.
Yeah, my mother opened it up in 1964.
All right.
And of
So
course,
take a look at the
Camille
back.
hit in 69, and Camille hit in 69, and after Camille hit, my mother built this building right here and said that no storm ever knocked me down again.
Right.
Well,
He's
anyway,
walking
you
a
see
little gingerly, isn't he?
The building stayed there, but it got kind of gutted.
The back of his pants look like a
Being
Japanese
inside
flag.
during this hurricane, I heard
Too many Japanese
your
flag
nephew
jokes today?
described it as trying to describe colors to a blind person, because getting people to understand.
All right, they're just walking around and discussing stuff.
I got glass up my thing.
Up my thing.
Up my thing.
They pulled it out. Yikes.
Who else was thinking pee-pee hole?
Piece of glass up his ass. But he's fine.
All right.
But.
Yeah, he's walking. He's all right. Hey, where's chicks outside for what?
Yeah, where are they?
They're almost ready.
They're
almost ready. What are they doing?
What do you mean they're almost ready?
Filling out paperwork.
We saw them a half hour ago, 40 minutes ago.
They're getting ready to come in.
They're doing something for the show, though. They're not filling out paperwork. Because I'll rip your hair out.
The Opie and Anthony Show. XM 202.
Oh, Jimmy, you're a class act. Holy crap, I just told Anthony what was going on. During the breaks, we all run for leaks, or my little bladder and Jimmy's little bladder. We take leaks during every break. So we're in the bathroom, and, today's show is kind of a different type of show, and there's a lot of tension out there and seriousness, and also trying to have a little fun, and it's a little weird to be sitting here today.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of expressing that to Jimmy in the bathroom as we're taking leaks. We got a stall between us, going, man. This is exactly what I said. I'm like, I'm done with today's show. I just want to go home. It's one of those weird shows, and I can't wait for 11 o'clock, blah, blah, blah. And I'm saying all this stuff,
At the urinals.
At the urinals. And I'm like, why isn't Jimmy commenting? He usually has something to say, right?
Yeah.
So then I turn to wash my hands, and the mirror is directly across from the urinals, and I catch a glimpse of Jimmy. His pants are completely down to his knees. Like, when you go to a sporting event and little kids have to take leaks and they pull their pants all the way down because they don't know any better.
They just don't know, so they pull them down to their ankles,
right.
take a leak.
That's how Jimmy's taking a leak in the bathroom. I start howling, man. And I walk out, and Eric walks in as I'm leaving, and all I hear as I'm walking back to the studio is just laughing coming from the bathroom.
You ass. Because I hiked my shirt up to show the goodies from the back.
You're just an ass. Thanks for the laugh, though. I needed that today. Well,
I was afraid I was going to piss on my belt. Glad that panned out okay.
Yeah. Once again, if you want to help out the Red Cross effort here, 1-800-HELP-NOW is the phone number. All right. Well, are the ladies ready to come in? Or?
Ladies? Yeah. What's this all about?
I don't know, Anthony. Let's see.
Why is Bruce lurking over there?
Bruce?
Yeah. The
guy that runs the New York facility. I don't know.
Yeah, he's looking at the girls.
Oh, is he? Oh, that's where the girls are?
Lurking over there in a creepy fashion.
All right, they're up to something, obviously. We'll see what that's about.
What are they up to? Is it no good?
Hey, really fast, this is
shenanigans.
This is a quickie, but we had another assault on the media overnight. We're gonna announce the winner of the assault on the media contest for August. I guess tomorrow, September 1st, right? So we'll have the winner tomorrow. We'll announce the winner, and we'll tell the fine folks what this person wins. And then we'll start with the contest for the assault on the media for the month of September, okay? But we got a quick one at Shea Stadium yesterday. I guess ABC TV was interviewing David Wright, the Mets third baseman. The audio is kind of crappy. It's the only copy we have. But you could hear a guy screaming in the background, Opie and Anthony on XM Satellite Radio.
Player of the week last week. Come on in, David. David Wright, third baseman for the Mets. I'll tell you what, the swoon did not happen in July or August, as many Mets fans were looking for. What happened? What was the difference?
I think we just...
What an ass. Another one of our pests getting on live TV.
That's great.
So there you have it. We'll announce the winner tomorrow. I think the video is going to be up on opieandanthony.com later today.
Right.
And Ghetto Fights 2, parking lot beating audio.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty bad.
All right, we'll try to get to that maybe
guy getting pummeled
before the end of the show.
What? No sugar.
Nice.
Oh, it's a fake boob? What the fuck?
Yikes. I thought that was actually...
I know.
She was actually squeezing that out of her titty.
I was ready to nosedive into a new fetish.
Yeah.
Wait, what the hell just happened?
She leaned over.
Wait, did these two girls from what website?
GotchaGirls.com.
GotchaGirls.com. I guess they got us.
The girl pulled her tit out and started squeezing tit milk into
the coffee.
The coffee cup.
Jimmy's Starbucks coffee.
Yeah. And I lean in, and, like, subconsciously you want to just take your dick out and go, mommy. Sorry. Very sexy, but it was fake.
And it was a fake boob that she had there. Yeah, wow. I thought it was real. I was getting a little disturbed, as I am now. Quite honest. A little disturbed.
So do you run the website?
Yes, I help out with the website.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have great ideas.
Gentlemen in the tight slacks.
Well, sir, I must say you do wear some tight sweatpants there.
I have the body for it, so.
Getting all the time to film all your things?
Trying to talk to you, and I can't look you in the eyes because of your giant cock. It's just pushing right through his pants there.
They're hot, though.
You don't... an aversion to underwear or anything like that? Sweatpants.
Total virgin.
Yeah.
You should start your own website. Bite the pillow, bitch.
I think I can make that one with Michael Lucas.
And what is your name, sir?
I am John.
John.
And you run the website?
No.
Oh, you don't? You just
go
help
ahead,
out?
Stephanie. You tell him.
Just
I
a
just help
friend.
out.
All right.
He's our
Wait,
stylist.
the girl that pulled out our boob is back in the
Come
studio.
on, Mommy. Come here.
He's a stylist. He helps with
But it
the
turns
wardrobe.
out it was a fake boob there.
I never needed one before now.
Yeah, you got very nice boobs. Very lovely.
We'll be in a movie together.
We got a brunette and a blonde in the studio, and that guy.
Yeah. So he's your stylist.
Yeah.
That's what he does. And why?
He helps out with the wardrobe. For
With the
instance,
wardrobe,
the fake
so-
breasts that she had to somehow tape
Yeah.
to her real breast.
I had to tape mine down, move it to the side, all around.
Ooh.
Hokey pokey, that's what it's all about.
Really? And then put the fake one on. And what, you designed that or something? Made sure it looked good?
Make sure it looks perfect.
Yeah.
How would you know what a boob looks like?
I know what a boob looks like. I get to see a lot of it, actually.
Yeah. You probably see a lot of tit. Definitely.
I see a lot. So.
There's a lot of tit. I bet he could whip up a perfect cock, though.
I bet you he just puts that accent on so chicks don't care until
Right.
Make them feel comfortable.
Exactly. Of course it
That's
does.
the way to do it.
So now is Gotcha, like, you guys not show your real breasts? You'll just kind of flash a fake one? Or
No,
is that...
there's on Gotcha Girls, basically it's a video series, and girls go around doing crazy different pranks, and, like, they have mannequins in the window, and she flashes, but it's her real breast.
Yeah.
But that just happens to be one of the pranks that we have that we use.
I kind of like
one.
that. Yeah. Like you're looking at something, you think it's a mannequin, and all of a sudden it shows you
And
its
she'll
tits.
just, like, flash it. Or,
How perfect is that?
It's like a candid camera type thing with tits.
yeah.
And,
great.
Bush and...
Or Sharon Stone, basically.
Wait, throw right.
Yeah, you gotta get on the mic.
You got,
do you do that?
You got
to talk into the mic.
Trying on
Dude,
shoes,
get your mouth off the mic and let her talk.
I'm professional.
He likes it there. He likes it there.
What's the Sharon Stone shoes thing?
Yeah, the shoe salesman is trying shoes on you, and you'd have no panties on underneath, and you know, ever so vaguely spread the leg.
I don't.
Nice.
You have a skirt. I don't understand what you're saying. Like, how would you do that? No, I'm saying only because I want to relate to the listeners.
Of course, yeah. It's very important that we paint the
inside. You know exactly what we're talking about.
Cross, uncross.
Right.
You know, the
show a little
Stone.
with no panties, and I guess the reaction from the shoe store guy is, wow. Wow.
Unless John's a shoe store guy.
Right.
I like those shoes you're wearing.
Yeah. He'll just comment on how lovely the shoes are.
Exactly. He's more to
the
shoes.
Where's the shoe guy?
I actually had a girl.
The gotcha girl.
I actually had a girl tell me, she goes, if I come in your apartment butt ass naked and I'm wearing a pair of pumps, what would you look at first? I said, probably your shoes.
Of course you would. Of course.
So are you wearing panties? I'm not being creepy. I'm asking for a reason. Okay.
Yes. I can't do the Sharon Stone.
That is very sexy. That's sexier than nudity, actually, having somebody do that. I used to sit across from this girl, Liz, in French class. She was a senior.
Yeah.
I was a freshman, and she would kind of sit like that. And I think she kind of knew I was looking.
You'd look at her little penis?
It's all I'd look at. It's all I'd look at for the whole semester. And I think she
My
kinda
8th grade French teacher never wore panties, and the little boys loved it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She was from Trois-Rivières, and I guess they just didn't wear panties there.
Wow, we're seeing some of the videos right now. They're awesome.
Let me see a shoe store one.
Peeking through a window, topless.
Yeah, there's a girl with a very nice set of boobs walking by a window. The guys are looking out the window, and all of a sudden she's just flashing them and pushing them up against the window.
Where's a shoe store one? I want to see.
I don't think you guys have it here.
Oh, there's the throwing some milk in the coffee, the fresh milk in the coffee.
Just sitting outside on a little sidewalk cafe type thing. That guy's freaking out. And
we're just kind of waiting for something to happen in the video so we could comment.
That's great. And they show the reactions of the people.
Oh, wow. Right in front of that guy's face.
That's the best part.
She just squeezed breast milk into a coffee cup, and some guy's watching on his cell phone.
Outside a coffee shop, and he's just like, what, kid? Yo.
Oh, my, that's really sexy. I like that. That's really cool. It's better than actual hardcore. Not better, but I mean, it's kind of different.
A little sneak peek.
I love sneak peeks.
Yeah.
They rule.
They're dirty.
Ooh, this is fantastic. So this is called what?
Gotcha Girls.
GOTCHA girls.com.
Yes. It's a video series. Sexy hot girls doing crazy pranks.
You ever get arrested for it?
You know what we do? We have a couple on. Couple of the videos where you see us getting arrested, or not me, but a lot of the girls getting chased by cops. We've gotten tons of cops on tape. And they've actually signed releases, a lot of them.
Oh, yeah?
Believe it or not, yeah. We had one girl, she pulls up and she asks the cop, she's like, is it illegal to drive topless in New York City? And he was like, I'd probably have to give you a ticket. I don't think you're not supposed to do that. And she takes her top off, throws it in his face, and takes off. And drives away, and he's chasing her, and he pulls her over, and he was fine with it. We told him it was a joke, it was for a show, and he was totally fine.
I did something like that, too, with a state trooper.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, he pulled me over for a ticket, and I showed him my cock, and I went, ah! And I sped off, and he laughed, and we talked about it later. It really is great to be a woman when you get pulled over.
Right?
Unless you correct their grammar, as I've been known to do.
What do you mean?
What do you do?
Well, I can't believe that someone that speaks incorrect grammar could give me a ticket for so-and-so $100. And so I'll just be an ugly, ugly, mean girl and say, I can't believe you just used a double negative. I can't believe you're giving me a ticket. You know, correct your grammar.
Well, that's wonderful.
Okay, terrific.
I've actually got out of a couple of tickets, unfortunately.
I bet you did.
In upstate New York. Very funny. I was going to, I think, Montreal.
Wait, this is going to be really funny?
It was kind of funny because the cop pulls me over.
Like funny.
He pulls me over, and I'm in a yellow Audi. He pulls me over, and he's just like, you're going too fast. You're going 95 and a 45 or something like that. So it was just weird. He just pulls me over, and he just stares at me, and just stares at me. He goes, so what are you doing here? And I said, well, I'm teaching tennis at this camp, and I have an Alabama license. So first of all, I'm in New York and an Alabama license. So he's like, what the hell are you doing here? So I just pulled over.
I'm sure that tipped him off.
No, he takes me, he pulls me over. He said, sir, you got to get out the car. So I was like, okay, I'm drug bust, you know, anything goes on up here. So he pulls me over. He's just like, can you please get out your car and then come to my car? And I was like, what am I going to your cop car for? And he says, sit on the passenger side.
Uh-oh.
So I was like, okay, so what's up? I said, okay, what's going on? It freaked me out because I'm getting in some cop's car on the passenger side chilling with him. So I mean, he's like looking at me and looking at my ID and like looking at me, and I was like, what's up? You want my number? And I'm wearing like this little sweater, like a little French Connection sweater, I think it was, like very sexy little sweater. I said, dude, I was like, just ask for my number and get it over with and just let me go. And he just let me go. So I was like, that was cool.
Wow.
So did he get your number?
He got my number.
I thought maybe he was.
He was kind of cute.
He was like probably accusing you of smuggling an immigrant in your sweatpants.
Oh my God.
So did he call you or no?
He called me 2 weeks later to see what I was doing because I was at camp for the whole summer.
Wow.
And I went to a bar. That's it, as far as it went to.
A little action?
No action, no action. He had a little small thing for too small. Can't play around with that at all.
Some repressed, angry, upstate cop.
You know who you are, so.
Jesus. You know none of his
but
friends,
it happens
though?
in the city a lot, though. It happens all the time in the city.
Oh, yeah?
I get it a lot in the city.
Wow.
All right. Well,
ever get a Saturn pull up to you and
where's your wig? Beep beep. I've made that mistake a few times.
Oh my God.
Not for free either.
All right. Well, thank you for stopping by. What's the website?
GotchaGirls.com.
Yeah. GotchaGirls.com.
Could you give us a flash? Is that bad to ask for a flash since you do it?
Camera flash? No, it's not bad to ask. It's just not going to happen.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Wow, look at the time. We got to go.
Absolutely.
All right. We want to thank you guys for stopping in.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Definitely.
Right. Take it,
Another
Tizzy.
one that won't flash.
No flashing. Jimmy never gets to see boobies.
Jimmy gets very upset when the girls don't flash him.
Is he upset all the time?
Well, he takes it personally.
No, but if you're on a website where you flash.
Yeah, why wouldn't you flash Jimmy?
I'm not on the website.
Oh.
Are you on the website?
No, I'm the creator.
That leaves one more person that can flash here.
Please be Ben.
Yeah, and I am on the website.
Huh?
Oh, God.
All right. Well, Jimmy will take it personally. We'll have to hear about it as soon as we go to break.
That's fun.
How the girls never flash him.
Oh.
All right, so what time?
Aren't there like a million titty bars in the city? Why can't you just go there?
It's different.
Oh my God.
But you're right here.
Exactly.
I danced at Score twice already. It was fun. Very interesting. I danced at Scores.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely cool.
Well, Ben, if you would.
Come down to Scores and watch it before.
Escort our guests out. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Now I'll just look at
Very
Jimmy's
hot.
thoroughly disgusted face.
Jimmy, remember what the cabbie said this morning?
Click on his icon.
Click on his icon in your brain for positive thoughts.
Look at all the bold letter type in his
Jimmy,
thank you card.
Concentrate.
It says
I am.
positive.
He said positive thinking. Remember his
I do
icon?
feel positive.
Oh.
I do feel positive.
Holy faggot.
I do feel positive.
You do?
Yeah, when I clicked on the icon, I just pictured it's a cab, and I picture a slumped over fat driver with red stuff leaking out of the back of his head, and a chauffeur cab with a hole in it laying in the seat next to him.
That guy walked in and we're all like, what?
But when all is said and done, he's the one I like the best. That annoyed me so much. Stop trying to be sassy. You're on a website where they flash tits.
Show some tits.
Then beat it. I'm not.
Where are the tits?
You want to support that site? Go ahead. I wouldn't.
You want tits?
Yeah, you look at you can go. I'm not even gonna give the site out, but go to the thing, go to the front page, look at it. That's what the whole site's about. Rather just get porn.
Jimmy wants.
I turned change my tune quickly.
Jimmy wants tits. Make a fucking maniac out of me.
It's like coming in and it's like, all right, this is the site where all people flash and do this. All right, will you do that? No.
No.
All right, will you do that? Crush it? No.
But
all
it
right,
happens Every single
Every time.
Every
fucking
single
time. I don't care about her
Never
tits.
fails.
That's the point. Don't
Right.
come in and squirt the fake milk one. Show us one of the good ones from the site.
Where's the good tit?
Where's the girls
real
in
one.
Flash? Why didn't they come? Ugh, another fucking bust. Well, not really. Another fucking disappointing, irritating experience.
Wow.
Ugh. That fucking annoys me so much.
Let's all just go, ugh.
It always happens.
Only because if you say to somebody, look, let me lick your tits, and they're like, no, that's a gross thing to ask. But if you say to somebody, just flash, it's so harmless, like, this is what your site is?
Yeah. It's not going to happen.
If Matt Drudge comes in and I ask him to flash, he has a right to say no.
Absolutely.
All right, that's our big guest for today's program.
That was the big one for today?
How did we get them? And again, it's the only one I didn't want to get irritated with was the guy who, the upstate cop, that upstate cop went home and had the angriest jerk-off session after that. Because he was almost like he was like Ralph Fiennes or whatever in Schindler's List. He was so mad at the Jewish girl for turning him on.
Right.
He probably arrested 3 or 4 black guys that reminded him and just beat them with phone
them
books.
senseless.
Because they reminded him of a man that turned him on, and his father's messages kept going through his head about how wrong and dirty it was.
What did his father do?
All right, let's say hi to
him.
Steve on Long Island. Steve?
Yeah, what happened? You're supposed to follow your own rules about, not having bitches in the studio.
Yeah, you're right,
That was
dude.
awful.
No arguments. Good point.
Punching out.
Let's say hi to Andy in Seattle. Here's an update from yesterday's show. We like to do this from time to time. Jimmy got a drill. Remember your drill?
No.
The plug-in drill?
I blocked it out like a childhood rape. Believe me, while you were looking at that drill, I was pretending I was eating cotton candy.
Well, Andy from Seattle sent you the drill.
No, it was. Thank you, Andy.
And it wasn't good enough for you. And we have Andy on the phone now. Andy?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hi, Andy.
Yeah, I was just calling to say that I heard Jimmy ragging on my drill yesterday, and I was just going to give him a call and say, man, I apologize. I being a common person, I always forget how fancy you are.
Yes. He's very fancy.
He wrote in his email, just so people out there don't think I'm a total bag of scum, that, if you need it, that's cool. If not, just tool on it. So, but I appreciate it, man. It's a little too heavy, actually, for my apartment, just because I'm
Get
a
it?
fucking...
Just tool on it?
Oh, I get it.
Oh, I didn't even mean that. I didn't mean a pun.
Boy.
I didn't do a word pun. I'm so irritated. I wish I actually had that drill, so I could fucking drill a hole into a certain girl who won't
Why do
show
you
her
get
tits.
more irritated than us? We know that's just not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Like, whatever, man.
How'd we get them in here?
Whatever.
How'd we get those girls
We'll try
in
to
here?
make some good radio
Yeah,
out of it.
Who booked those broads? How'd we hear about them?
Ben was very excited about those broads coming
Really?
into the show, yeah.
Yeah, are you guys never going to learn your lesson or what? I mean, how many times has this happened now?
And the difference is
pretty much every time.
when you're asking girls to do something sexually, but it's like, just not to show your tits, then don't fucking promote a website where there's tits being shown on it.
Right.
Beat it.
Scram.
All right, Andy. Well, Jimmy likes your drill.
All right.
Yeah, gave us a good bit yesterday.
Or actually, there's a homeless person with a drill right now because I think Jimmy threw it away.
Thanks, man.
Okay. Well,
Bye,
I'm sure
Andy.
they can use it.
All right.
You're a good boy.
All
right.
Thanks.
We got some audio of The Rocker.
Yeah, what is the story about this one?
Homemade lead singer audition videotape was left behind, and this thing is all over the internet now or something?
Yeah, I guess this guy wanted to be a singer.
We're trying to get
And he left...
trying to get Steve in.
Steve knows everything. Hybrid Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hi. Well. Wow.
He almost...
Whoa, Steve.
You know what it is? Normally when he sits, it's in a cave for the winter on a rock that's embedded in the earth.
By the way, every
chair
time,
has wheels on it.
From now on, every time Steve comes into the studio or leaves the studio, Derek, if you will, I want to hear that noise.
Yes, that's we need that one.
That's right. Yeah, we need that on our machines, too. All right, Steve, what's the Rocker about?
Oh, The Rocker. Crap, I wish I had that right up in front of me. It is a guy in...
Oh, Jesus. Ramon is circling outside waiting for the show to end.
Ramon, drive-by hybrid.
Jesus, Rocker. R-A-W-K-E-R. It is a... I guess the backstory is a guy. If you've ever been to a large music store, there's always a table or a bulletin board outside that has want ads for musicians, and people leave their demo tapes, or in this case, it was a videotape with a lead singer audition on it Right. And this guy left a pile of videotapes with his voice, with him on it, singing a cappella a bunch of old rock songs. So there's no backing tracks, and it's just this guy just singing these tracks. I guess there's a couple Led Zeppelin songs, a Black Sabbath song, and an AC/DC song.
And now he's famous.
And
it's
now
online.
And someone found
Forever
it
and ever.
and uploaded the video, and it's great.
It's getting a lot of hits all over the internet?
All over the place. And it was done maybe 3 days ago, too.
Wow. And the guy's like shirtless and southern.
Shirtless southern guy. And you can tell he's southern because
deep south.
He sings with this deep south twang.
That's right. Without further ado, here's Iron Man by The Rocker.
Uh-oh.
Has he lost his mind? Can he see or is he blind? Can he walk at all? Or if he moves, will he fall? Is he alive or dead? Has he thoughts within his head? We'll just pass him there. Why should we even care?
If I didn't know better, I think he was talking about Ben.
He was turned to steel in the great magnetic field where he traveled time for the future of mankind. Nobody wants him. He just stares at the world, planning his vengeance
It leaves a little delay there.
that he soon will unfold. Now the time is near for Iron Man to spread fear. Vengeance from the grave kills the people he once saved.
Phenomenal.
Nobody wants him. They just turn their heads. Nobody wants him. Now he has his revenge. Heavy boots of lead fills his victims full of dread. Running as fast as they can, Iron Man lives again.
And there goes The Rocker. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
And a couple of people have taken it upon themselves to do remixes, so they'll line his vocals up with the Ozzy vocals.
Oh,
yeah.
Clever. Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
what Five's all about? Let me listen to
Just
that.
like 4 of them now.
Let me see.
I am mullet head.
Has he lost his mind? Can he see or is he blind? Can he walk at all? Or if he moves, will he fall?
Gotta eliminate the vocals, though.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Is he alive or dead? Has he thought within his
Yeah, that messes it up.
Yeah, you gotta eliminate the vocals.
Has he lost his mind? Can he see or is he blind? Can he walk at all? Or if he moves, will he fall? Is he alive or dead? Has he thought within his head?
It's a high school marching band.
Just pass him there. Why should we even care? Nobody wants him. He just stares at the world. Planning his vengeance that he soon will unfold.
Marching band doing that?
Yeah. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's
Marching band?
pretty interesting.
wheel in the great magnetic field where we travel time for the future of mankind. Now the time is near for our men to prepare vengeance from the grave. Kill the people he once saved.
That's not bad.
I am hybrid man.
Back in 1955, man didn't know about a rock and roll show and all that jive. The white man had the smokes, the black man had the blues.
Let there be rock.
Nobody knew what he was going to do, but Tchaikovsky had the news. He said, let there be sound.
Oh.
And there was sound. Let there be lights. And there was lights.
I'm absolutely
Let
crying
there be
over
drum.
here.
And there was drum. Let there be guitar. And there was guitar. Ow! Let there be
Guitar.
rock.
That guy stinks.
And it came to pass. Rock and roll was born all across the land. Every rock and band was blowing up a storm. And the businessmen got famous. The guitar men got rich. And in every bar there was a superstar with a 7-year itch. There were 15 million fingers learning how to play. And you could hear those fingers picking. And this is what they had to say.
I can't
Let there
take
be
anymore.
sound.
I cannot take anymore.
What's the next song?
Oh, we got one more. We got to
Oh,
listen
good.
to a
He's
little
got
bit of
guts, though.
Whole lot of love. You got to
Hold
hear
on.
him do
Yeah,
it.
a whole lot of love.
He's-
Okay.
What'd you say?
He's got guts.
Guts.
Doesn't have any talent, but he's got guts.
He's got guts, and guts is enough.
He doesn't have guts.
He's silly and he's
Look.
ignorant, but he's got guts.
Yeah.
Doesn't even know where he is.
That's pretty true. He's got the song going through his head, but he has no idea how to keep time either.
Any man brave enough to sing without any goddamn music with his guts hanging out can drink out of my mule anytime.
He's got guts. You got the video up on opieandanthony.com?
Yeah, it's linked. It's linked.
It's linked on
He's silly and he's
opieandanthony.com.
ignorant, but he's got gas and electric, and gas and electric's enough.
Let's hear a little bit of Whole Lot of Love.
You need cooling.
That was good.
Oh.
Woman, I ain't fooling.
Fooling.
I'm gonna send ya back to schooling. Way down inside. Honey, you really need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, want a whole lot of love.
Meow.
Want a whole lot of love.
Meow.
Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. You've been learning, baby, I've been learning. All the good times, baby, I've been yearning, yeah. Way down inside. Honey, give you my love. I'm gonna give you every inch of my love. Gonna give you my love. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Yeah? Yeah.
What a whole lot of love. What a whole lot of love. What a whole lot of love. What a whole lot of love.
Assist to Derek today.
That's
great. We have to wait for this long intro. Guy, oh, it's still on? Yeah, that's the solo.
You've been killing, baby, I've been drooling. All the good times, baby, I've been misusing. Way down inside, I'm gonna give you my love.
Of course you are.
I'm gonna give you, it's my love. Gonna give you my love. Hey, all right.
Here we go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, we're going to go. Here we go. Yeah?
Well, we're waiting.
What are these fucking cards, sweetheart? Way down inside, woman, you need
Down.
You better get your head and your ass wired together, or I will take a giant shit on you. What's that supposed to be? Some kind of sick joke?
Oh dear! Oh dear! That's for me, girl. I want to be your backdoor man. Hey! Ho! Hey! Ho! Ooh! Oh! 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 Ooh! Yeah.
God damn it! Are you fucking with me?
I keep a going, baby. I keep a going, baby. I keep a going, baby. I can't feel it, baby.
All right, enough.
Wow. That guy is awful.
I can't get enough of the rocker.
He's great.
The videos are pretty funny. They're linked to opieandanthony.com. Yeah. That same song with karaoke. We'll just do a little taste.
Yeah.
Give me girlie, oh my fooling. I'm gonna send ya back to schooling. Way down inside, honey, you really need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, want a whole lot of love. 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 You've been learning, baby, I've been learning.
Hybrid.
All the good times, baby, I've been yearning, yeah. Way, way down inside, I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you every inch of my love. Gonna give you my love, yeah. All right, let's go. What a whole lot of love. What a whole lot of love. What a whole lot of love. What a whole lot of love.
Shut up, you damn asshole. 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 You damn asshole. Shut your fucking mouth, you damn asshole. Shut up, you damn asshole.
He stinks, and I don't like him.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Zeppelin have shortened that?
Wow.
And that's nothing but pure and simple old-fashioned communism. Happens every time one of those dancers start poontanging around with those showfolk fags. Fags!
Do you know what clip we need on this program desperately? All I've ever asked of my Marines is they obey my orders as they would the word of God.
God. Brad, Jersey, what's up? All right.
Oh, where'd he go?
Well, Brad wanted to say we should get that tape to Drew Boogie.
Look at that. Where is that?
That's Mississippi.
Oh my God.
That's what we're saying.
It looks like what the wood chips, like when you lay wood chips down. That is what it looks like.
Yeah, but
that's just with boats and houses thrown together.
Just a complete.
That's land. Jesus Christ. There's a boat through the house.
Yeah.
Can they move the Fox News Alert sign? Holy shit.
The news is the worst and it's every single channel with their stupid logos and headline things and the Dow ticker and just move it.
How fucking badly do you need credit or ratings that you have to have that big dog shit thing in the middle of the screen?
Totally getting in the way of what you want to see.
Oh, it's really aggravating.
There's all the people waiting for the buses to take them to Houston.
You know how happy they are probably just to be outdoors, though, and just knowing that they're going to some place where they can, I don't know if they can shower, but they'll be able to wash up in the sinks a little bit and, get some soap and water and get a nice
Get on the bus.
Were they feeding those people inside?
I'm sure they had some kind of...
They had nothing.
They must have shipped in meals or something.
How?
They gave them the MRIs or MRIs. They gave them all MRIs.
Yes.
MREs.
That must have been a long tube. No?
Nothing.
Tube?
MRIs. You go into the...
I got one last week.
Oh, you go in the tube?
Don't you
What
go
did you get an MRI on?
My ankle.
But how's your ankle?
Funny you should ask. I have a little arthritis in it, believe it or not.
Stop it.
In my right ankle. Glad you didn't have the clip.
My arthritis.
Hold on. All nervous Nelly fingers over there. As soon as I said that, his finger went...
I was looking for it, but I was on the wrong bank. That's the answer today. I was on the wrong bank. All right. Should we play What Did We Learn on the Opie and Anthony show?
And
today?
I have some ligament damage and a strained Achilles, but I'll be all right.
How'd you do that?
I think I twisted it a couple times, and plus my arches are collapsing because I have flat feet, so I'm having orthotics made.
Orthotics. Orthotics.
Those things that they put in your shoes which will give you arches.
Yes.
I'm archless.
You are an archless man.
Are you a progeria kid? Why are you getting those, man?
I need arches.
You need some arches.
Someone took my arches.
Let's say hi to Steve in Philly. Steve?
Yes. Oh.
Let me tell you what I learned today.
All right.
O&A all the way. The Jimmy's a half a homo.
Jimmy's half
What the hell does he care if these people drown in New Orleans? What's the downside of that?
Wow.
No teeth. They each got 50 kids. Don't have kids. If you can't save them, don't have them.
Sir.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
Who's this?
This is Sandy in Arkansas.
What's up?
How are y'all? Well, I just wanted to say that you could have got that tape anywhere in Arkansas on any Friday or Saturday night after my friends had all had a case of beer.
Really?
Yeah.
You're from Arkansas? You sound like you're from Boston, actually.
Do what?
So your friends all go out and drink like that, do they?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm talking about from high school on.
See, that's what sucks about doing a national talk show. There's a lot of people out there that said that guy sounded pretty normal to me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
and
so...
I'm going to tell you what I learned today.
All right.
All right.
The GotchaGrove.com don't show real tit.
Yes, that was a bust. It started off to be a fun segment.
Yeah.
Until Too Cute for the Room had to try to be
Jimmy.
sassy. Stop trying to be sassy. You're in a room full of creeps.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Thanks
Bye.
now.
Bye, sweetheart.
Thank you. Let's go to Pinchy. What's up, Pinchy?
Hey, boys. How you doing?
All right.
Today I learned Steve C. drives a roller skate with a D-cell battery in it.
That's going to make you laugh all day.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the Poconos. Frank, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? I want to tell you what I learned today.
All right.
I learned that when Opie and Anthony run out of material for the show, we have to listen to half-hour renditions of hillbilly musicals.
Oh, that was on the agenda.
I don't know. I thought that was kind of fun.
That was on the agenda for today. It was on the list.
Along with our guest list.
Right.
What a guest list. Boy, they couldn't write in font big enough today, could they? Bill Burr in studio. Has audition, may not make it. Tom with hurricane coverage. Time TBA.
Ooh.
And I'm not going to say the website name, Girls in Studio.
Under protest.
We Do Nothing, Girls in Studio, 9:30.
Just a little tit. Every time now.
Absolutely. You have a website that shows a meat...
Yeah.
Mr. Cook, what's up?
This is Mr. Cook. I'd like to play What Did We Learn Today?
Yes.
After you give them the MRIs, you got to give them UPS because those MRIs are no good.
Right, UPS.
And by the way, if anybody knows the answer to this question, why in the beginning of the movie do they refer to him as Charles Grady, and then later in the movie is he Delbert Grady?
Delbert Grady?
Was that a
Charles
mistake?
Grady? Really?
Yes, there's a Charles Grady reference.
All
Someone pointed it out to me. I don't know
We'll
it.
find out tomorrow. Frank, Jersey, what's up?
Watch it.
Mike in Jersey?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I learned today that Steve's car is powered by water, honey, and bee power.
Very good.
You got shocked.
Thank you.
Let's see. Dennis from Jersey. I learned Steve's hybrid car is half vehicle and half carnivorous.
Half carnivorous.
Half carnivore. Sorry, I was laughing. That was a really good line, actually. Philly the Reject from Whackbag. Today I learned that Anthony found a magazine full of hybrids. Let's see. Prozac. I learned Steve has a pussy mobile that runs on water and honey. Hurricanes cause men to rape women. Smokey learned that Opie was on the wrong bank. Fast Freddy learned website twats with fake titties suck at the radio thing.
Yeah.
And Prozac also learned that Hicks can't do What Did I Learn for some reason.
When you're driving Steve's car, you know how you get gas? You don't actually pull up to a pump. You just roll down the window, and the guy puts his cock in your window, and you go, and then you drive away.
Off he goes. Oh, see you tomorrow.
Oh, I forgot to tell you that thing.
Oh.
That's it. I'm out of here.